Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Legion of Creators. Today we're going to talk about Marvel news, a little bit of DC, but focus on Marvel. Daredevil comes out in a couple hours, so let's get hyped, boys. You know I've been loving this show. You know you guys have been loving it, and I'm here to take all your questions. We're going to have some great guest stars coming in a couple minutes. So Spike might be late, but we will also have some other stuff here. I'm even told we might even have some new viewers with us today. So look forward to some really cool stuff. If you have any Marvel topics, anything you want to chat about, let us know. The links are out. Let me just double check something real quick. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? How you doing, Jennifer? It's showtime, guys. Are you referring to that you're excited about today's show, or you're excited about Born Again? So if you're excited about Born Again, I feel that. But also, I hope you're excited for our podcast as well. You looking at something for Dream Valley? No? Hey, Brazilla. I don't know how I read that. How do I pronounce your name? How long you going to be? Because join he will in 90 minutes. How long you going to be on? Dude, I'll be on. We just started. I'm going to be on for a while. How do I pronounce that name? Is it Brada Zilla? Juice is joining, my boy. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. No, Born Again is going to be sick. I can't wait. And apparently, I just heard before the creative overhaul, episode 2 was treated as the pilot episodes. That's why the first episodes were a little messy for some people. It sounds like episode 3, the show finds its footing. Hey, Melissa, let me get you the link so you can come on up. We'll start with you because I know you've had a rough day. And if anybody wants to come in, I sent the link on Instagram, but also I just sent the link. Oh, why is it not showing up on? Oh, maybe I got to go to the Restream thing to show it. Give me a second. Hey, Jim Tim. Give me a second to send this in the chat real quick. Okay, there's the link, guys. Anybody who wants to come up, the link is available. Welcome to another episode of the show. So we'll be talking about Marvel, DC, Daredevil Born Again predictions. We're going live at 7 p.m. for Daredevil, so we'll be doing predictions there too. But we get an extra couple hours to talk about Born Again, and we also do a little bit of a discussion on episode 1 and 2 as well. If you guys want me to give my deeper thoughts on where I'm feeling, where the show is, where we're going with it, that sort of stuff. One sec. I'm going to adjust the lighting real quick, guys. Trying to think if I can move this a little closer. You think right here better?
It might be dim.
Oh, you think it's on the dimmer? That might be right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm fixing it.
There you go.
Does it feel off dim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oops. The cord's going to drive me crazy. Sorry, guys. I'm just adjusting some stuff. Why can I not see the lighting over there? Maybe adjust where the table's at. 1 second, guys. I'm just moving the setup a little bit. Let's change this a little more. Okay. That's better. Sorry, guys. I wanted to fix my setup real quick. I feel much better about the setup now. All right. The setup is good. Let's move the mic here. The link is there, guys. I'm waiting for you guys to join whenever. So we got the link in here. I posted it in the chat. So let's see. What did someone say? What's going on? Oh, hey, Juice. I posted a link for you in the chat. If you want to come up and chat with us, you guys are welcome to click the link whenever. Oh, backstage. It's not showing me your backstage. Well, it doesn't show me anyone's backstage right now. What's going on? It doesn't show me. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the stream. I didn't know about some of you guys new viewers, so it's cool to see you guys here. So you got the chat here. Why is it not telling me anyone's in the... How does it say you're backstage, Melissa? I don't see you. Let me see. Yeah, I'm expanding it. I'm not seeing. Okay, let's see what the chat says. Yeah, we'll interview Juice. Let's get Juice on here. Let's get him up.
Get all the sick you can get from bugs.
Well, that's cool. Come on up, guys. Click the link. The link is up there, guys. I'm just waiting for you guys to show up in the link. Okay, so come on up. I don't see you backstage, Melissa. I'm looking for you. I don't see anyone, guys. So if you guys are going to hit the link, it should show you guys in my window, but I'm not seeing it right now. It says I'm waiting for the host. I don't see you, though. Give me 1 second. Let me send a new link. All right, here's the new link. And let me refresh the application real quick. Reloaded it. Now, okay, reloaded it. Didn't mean to say that, typing too fast. How's it going, Juice? Yeah, try and enter the link now, guys. I sent a new one. Click the new link I posted. Let's try this one more time. Okay, copy new link. Sending a new link right now. Join there, guys. There's a link. If it doesn't work that way, we'll send this one as well. Just click the link. Why is it not letting you guys in then? You guys have StreamYard accounts? Because it doesn't tell me that you guys are joining. It says, click the link. What the heck is going on? I just opened it. I restarted it. Oh, I just heard some now. Okay. Now it's working. There's Melissa. Okay, so we got Melissa up here. Bonsai Melissa.
Hey, Bonsai.
I wonder what was going on. All right, try and re-click the link now because I just got it to work. So click the link again, the one I just posted, Juice. Sorry that we're having some issues with this. StreamYard is just not StreamYard. Restream is just giving us an issue. Click the new one right now because I don't know why. Do you have an account on Restream? Untapped.
Do I have an account?
No, I'm asking the guy in the chat because I'm just asking because that would probably be why they're having an issue with the link is if they don't have an account, that might be what's going on. So I'm trying to figure out because I sent a new link. What if I sent? Oh, here's another one. Perfect. Oh, here he is. Perfect. Hey man, sorry about that.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Hey, so I know that we're not acquainted yet. So I'm a friend of Retro Lads. I'm Jedi Joey. Thanks for coming on my show. I really appreciate it. So I'd like to take the next couple of minutes to interview you since we haven't I don't know what your content's about and all that stuff. It's always good to get acquainted before we get the show started. So
Okay.
I guess I should explain how this show works is I started Legions to help other creators grow together. And so the show acts as first we do an interview segment. I explain the show to you, and then I ask you about yourself, like, what kind of content you make, where we can find you, how you got your start on YouTube, all this stuff, right? So
Am I good to turn on my camera?
yeah.
Yeah, you're safe here.
Hey, good to see you, yeah, man. Yeah,
You're a lot braver than I am.
So yeah, so I'm Melissa sometimes does it, but it's all good. One day it just takes some time. But so I'm Jedi Joey. I've been on YouTube since 2020. I am on YouTube. I'm also on Twitch, but I barely use Twitch. But so when we started this show, me and Retrolad, the point was to help other people grow and talk about our favorite things. Video games, movies, TV shows, different structured topics. Right now, Marvel and DC are kind of hot, so we're kind of having that as our hotspot topics. So today I have a couple friends of mine coming on where we're going to be talking about, Daredevil comes out tonight, so we got predictions for that. We're gonna talk about some new stuff going on with Secret Wars and all, because we're in a good time for comic book fans right now. So we find new content creators each week. So, is there like a nickname I can call you? Is Juice fine? What's
So my new name is Ashley
All right.
Juice. So yeah,
All right, Juice. Tell me about yourself, man. Like, let me hear it.
All right. Well, I've been doing YouTube since 2016. Currently at 2.2 thousand. And it's been an uphill battle, switching up my content because I was an NBA 2K YouTuber. But I didn't enjoy making that content too well. It was just super repetitive and things of that nature. Then I transitioned to my anime side, which I am huge on anime. I actually do my own podcasts and stuff on my own channel from time to time. But I transitioned to an anime gamer, so I play like all those anime gaming type of vibe. So Sparking Zero, Naruto, anything fighting wise, and basically things that got me into YouTube. It's like you want to do here is build that community, having that structure behind your voice, and just having a place that you can have people to relate to. That's always been my goal, and just building a community and people that like the same things that I like, and we can just vibe together. That's always been my plan. I am a little bit experienced when it comes to this YouTube thing. I've definitely had a couple tough battles with dealing with YouTube and becoming a content creator. It's definitely been tough. You got any questions? That's bare bones for me.
Yeah,
I'm an open book though.
So I wanted to first get the elephant out of the room. I love that you love anime, because I'm an avid Shinobi Striker player. I love me some Shinobi Striker. I've been looking for more anime people because I want to do more anime content. I want to kind of get out there doing an anime podcast because I'm a One Piece guy. I'm a Naruto guy. I'm a Demon Slayer guy.
One Piece is my favorite anime.
Dude, that's awesome. How do you like? Do you like the live action One Piece?
Yes, I love it. Love
season?
it. Absolutely love
Dude,
it.
Sanji was so perfect, man. Oh my god.
One Piece is one of them. I actually got a couple art that I've done.
Oh, you do? Oh,
yeah. I do digital artists.
Wait, you know what I got to show you? I'll be right back. We have that print of the Naruto thing somewhere, right? Is it still in the? Is it still in the bin? You think?
Fine.
I'll be right back. I gotta get a print for you, dude. I gotta show you something cool that I got. That's a sick fair.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Oh, speaking of which, actually.
That's really cool. That's really great.
Where's my other hoodie too?
Did you just draw that?
Yeah, it's a piece that I did a while ago. I just have it up on my wall. I got a couple things that I've done.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna go grab the sketchbook.
Okay.
Sketchbook. I gotta find that print, man. That print is crazy. I can't believe I just thought of it. And then I'm like, oh, where is that print? If we find that print, that would be super cool. I know we moved some things around, but if we find it, that'd be sick.
Could be near the desk in my room.
You think in the room? Okay. I will double check there.
All right. So we have one of my stone tablet pieces that I've done for One Piece.
I'll be right back. Go ahead and keep showing off the stuff.
Is that who is that?
Zora.
Zora?
Yeah.
Nice.
Found it. But before I bring it out, I gotta go do a costume change real quick. Now that I know this dude is awesome, I gotta.
And we have my Luffy one.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, Underground. He is very artistic.
We're doing all the stuff now, honey. You know what I'm gonna put on, right?
Yeah.
Then we got some DBZ work.
Nice.
Black Clover for my Black Clover fans out there. I'm huge on Black Clover.
Now let's rock the hat, Daryl.
Yeah.
Tokyo Ghoul. It's not done yet. Still got some more work to do. Just a light sketch there.
Oh, Retro Lad wanted you to know that his girlfriend likes your drawings.
Oh, thank you, Retro, my boy.
All right, here we go. All right, so believe it.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And I got the hoodie on now too. So,
Okay.
so that's the
Grab this off the
back.
wall.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's so cool. I love the Dragon Ball. Okay, who else is with us? Let's see.
Yeah, I still
no.
love Dragon Ball Z.
We got another one. Let's go.
This is self-made art for Gear 5 Luffy.
Yo, what's good?
What's up?
Another cool guest on here too, huh? That's awesome. Hey, so that's a cool one I got at the state fair. You're asking Underground who his favorite Dragon Ball character is? Dude, this is awesome.
Juice, my girlfriend said, "Wow, to your good drawing. Thank you, brother."
I definitely before I was gone. Yeah, so he
Oh,
we
lost
lost
him.
him. I wonder what happened. He must have got kicked out from it. Oh, he's back, I think. 1 sec. Yeah, you're back. Man, must have kicked you out. Oh, he got kicked out again. Dang it. Why is he doing this to us?
I got some more pieces here.
Let's see if I can get him back. All right. I got him back. Oh, then he's still popping out. Dang it. Why is it not putting that there? I'm
You
still.
have 3 on there already.
Yeah, but it allows me to have up to 6. I'm trying to figure out why it keeps the thing is
A
being
light
weird.
sketch of some JoJo. I don't know. You got
Oh, dude, that's sick. All right, let's see if it gets us. Okay, yeah. Hey, we got him now. All right, we got him. Let's hope he doesn't get kicked out this time.
the streaming one. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Shroomy?
Now, that's pretty much what I do. Like, I found myself having a love. While I was playing 2K a lot, it was my favorite game to play at the time. My love was still with anime, so I felt like I can bring out more of my characteristics within my content with doing anime versus doing NBA 2K. So that's kind of where I transitioned to that.
It's okay, Melissa. So my friend Underground wants to know, Superville Podcastville wants to know, who's your favorite Dragon Ball character? Damn, we lost him again. He's having issues.
Jeez.
I got a couple actually. But all time, my favorite character would probably have to be Kid Gohan, just because he's always been like who I was as a person, as a child, like really, really studious, and kind of like when I got into martial arts and taking karate and stuff.
Ooh, you do martial arts? Oh,
I
dude.
did, yeah.
How long did you do it for?
I did it for about 12 years.
Oh, that's amazing. So did you get your black belt in your main primary art then?
Yeah, I got Taekwondo, and I was a 3rd degree black belt.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Oh, Melissa's on camera. Nice.
What's up,
Hi,
Melissa?
Nice to see you.
But yeah, that was pretty much that.
So that's cool. So, and you're still pretty like do you think if someone asked you like do a kick or something, or someone was beating on you, you think you still
Oh yeah.
you could still do it?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so
I do it from time to time. I do like some you know what a bone staff is? I do some bone staff work.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're gonna get along just fine. Not only am I an anime guy, I am a red brown stripe in karate. And I am also I have a certification in Krav Maga. So
okay.
palm strikes to the nose, disarm people, all the whole shebang, time to time. So I'm all about that martial arts life. I'm all about the crazy kicks. I'm all crazy. But that's sick to have another. I'm always looking for more martial arts people in the community. I'm always looking for more people that are into anime, because I would love to get an anime podcast startup. I'd love to get a team of like just straight up anime people, and really like just vibe. I think that'd be cool.
Oh, bro, it's an amazing time, because then you get people from the chat that ask you these hot takes, and you guys just find yourself talking for hours on end. Like playing like a 2-hour
said,
show.
like, if you had to pick one anime character, only one that you feel like you're gonna cosplay, you connect with that character, you think that character is the best, like who's that character? Like who's the guy that just
it's
Yeah.
probably
Beyonce in the background.
I'm
sorry, Melissa.
No,
it's probably Luffy.
Luffy. So you're a Straw Hat Pirate, huh?
Yeah, like Die Hard.
Oh,
I have my
Dude,
Straw Hat.
I love it.
I'd have
I
to
love the
pick,
Straw
like,
Hat.
for me, it's been so long since I've seen Dragon Ball Z.
Oh
It's
yeah.
been so long. It's been many, many years.
Well, we're talking
one that I
all
can
anime,
remember-
Melissa. We're talking all anime, not just Dragon Ball. But Dragon Ball is cool.
Yeah, I would say Goku.
Oh yeah, Goku's a classic. Oh, he's
That's
got the
pretty much
straw
the only
hat.
one I
Oh
can
my
remember.
god. Oh my
Yeah.
god, he's literally got the
Mhm.
straw hat.
Mhm.
Dude, that's so crazy. Bro, that's insane. Dude, now it's like, man, like Anime Con, you and me, you just rocking the straw hat. I'll get my I got the katanas, I can do the Zoro act, man. I
Ooh.
can get so
Oh, I don't know if you've seen the stone tablet pieces. I think you had got up for that one.
Oh, really? Okay. Show me what you got. Yeah, I was getting up, I was grabbing my stuff. Oh my gosh, dude, that's incredible. Dude, that's crazy. I love that. That's so cool. Oh, Untapped.
Do you watch the show
apparently,
called Warrior?
Yeah, have you seen Warrior?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
So it was on Max, and now it's on Netflix, and it was basically like the retelling of Bruce Lee. Like Bruce Lee wanted to make it, and Hollywood wouldn't let him make it when he was alive. So then they took this really cool actor. His name is Andrew Koji, and he kind of looks like Bruce Lee. And they had him like, it shows like how they were treated back in the day, in the old times, and like crazy martial arts, crazy good choreography. But it's got real story events like how the Irish people didn't get along with the Chinese people, and like it's crazy, man. Me and my fiance binged through the first seasons. You definitely like it.
I think I might give it a try. I'm gonna put it in my notes.
Pretty cool, yeah. So that's sick, dude. I'm always loving more anime people to vibe with, and anyone that plays Shinobi Striker, that's a win.
I literally play Tenken Healer all the time. Like I love.
Oh, really? Okay. You'll really like. I gotta get my friend Jimbo on here though. My friend Jimbo is crazy. He's crazy into Naruto. Like we'll be playing, and he'll be busting out the ramen noodles and like going crazy. That sucks, Melissa. I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that. So yes, that's really cool. So you say now you're mostly an anime guy. That's your main form of content right now.
Yep.
All right.
That's
cool.
who I am. Sopranos. No, I haven't.
It's a great show.
Listen, chat. All I watch is anime. So
he's the anime guy. You guys got anime questions? Throw the anime up. But seriously, if you guys like anime, subscribe to this dude, man. Like seriously, like help this brother out because this dude is awesome. I'm gonna be working with him for a while. Like, do you have certain days you do your you do your anime podcast, or like do you have one that you do?
We like to do it every Sunday.
Okay.
Yes, so that gives in my personal Discord, we send out let's say a topic, right? And we'll tell our people in the Discord, say, hey, give us some hot takes on this topic. And then on that Sunday, we'll take all those hot takes or even create some of our own if we don't get enough, and just talk about it during the podcast.
How many people do you do it with on Discord?
It's usually me and two other people. But we bring the chat in like, okay, so we'll have our base 3 people and we'll talk about the topics and kind of just talk amongst ourselves. But towards the end of the stream, we kind of let the chat come in and people that's in the Discord come into the stream and speak their piece and give us their takes and stuff. Cause I know how annoying it can be to type out everything.
Yeah.
Or just rather conversate. Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. I'm still kind of getting used to Discord, like how it works and everything. I've never really done the chatting with people on there except for just hanging out and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to get more familiar with that. Like Retrolad's been helping me with that. I'm trying to get more accurate, but I'm definitely down. I mean, when it comes to anime, there's a few I need to catch up on. I'm still having some trouble with some of them, but I gotta catch up on a few of them. But I would say I'm definitely in the Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball.
Sorry, I'm messing around with my camera right now.
No, you're good. You're good. No worries. So yeah, I would say it's definitely I stay in that camp. I stay in that camp of the One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball area, like Demon Slayer. You know, I vibe with it all. So it's good. So yeah, I'm definitely into it. I definitely like it. So, but I don't have too many people I interact with that are really. I didn't even know I know I did a review when the Demon Slayer movie came out. In theater, I think the first one or whatever, and it did really good views on my channel. So I've been trying to find a way to get back into it, but with my schedule, so I have a full-time job, right? So my schedule, when I make content, I made a YouTube channel that is really depending on the day, I might talk. Most people will make like 10 different channels for different topics, right? I wanted to make a place where no matter what day it is, when I'm feeling like, oh, thanks for doing that, Underground. I might talk about a different topic every day, or I might talk about different, like, it might be different themes. Like, so I might see a movie today, I'm gonna get that movie review out. Oh, I might go see, or I might see I do podcasts on Marvel, DC, all that stuff.
All right, so I'm able to pull up. I'm about to show you one of my podcasts, so you can kind of, if this is something that you want to join and kind of get into, I kind of show you the layout and how we run everything.
Sick. Yeah, I'm definitely down. Thanks for doing that, Jennifer. No, I love this. This is cool. I can't wait to see this. This looks, wow, that's wild. All right, so there's your channel. David Zaslav was reportedly considering making DC Studios co-president, the new head of Warner Brothers, replacing. That's crazy. Retro Lad. No, so that's like a tier. So they got the tier list on there, and then it's you guys like just
So
vibe.
That's awesome.
I love that. That's so cool. We've done tier lists before on our streams before, but like we've done Restream and we do a lot of other like stuff. But I'm open to Discord. I definitely can vibe with that layout. I just need to learn a little bit more about how it works and how to do it. But I'm definitely down. I'm definitely open to it for sure.
Different loadout.
And oh, that's awesome. And Sunday's actually a great day for me because Sundays, so I work in the mornings and then I come home and then I have the rest of the day off because then I get Monday and Tuesday off. So Sundays work great for me.
Oh, for you to do anime, an anime channel.
Yeah, so he does anime stuff. Retro, yeah. You brought the big guns, Retro. I was shocked because you weren't here today, so I was shocked that you brought the big guns.
That was really good.
So when I started my channel, I wanted to talk about Star Wars because I have a Darth Vader tattoo.
Thank you, Jennifer.
I went crazy, and so, but as you know, because I'm sure you keep up with all the stuff, Star Wars is not what it should be right now since George Lucas. So I kind of moved away a little bit from that, and started working on everything that just kind of what I was into, right? So I wanted to give a place like, people are into all these different kind of shows. So, I really vibed because of the martial arts. I really vibed with Cobra Kai when it was on. So I did a couple podcasts on that, did lots of theory videos, lots of fun stuff like that. And then I really kind of fluctuate right now between Marvel and DC and working on my fan films that I want to make. It's kind of where my realm of things. But I'll cover any news as long as it's something I'm interested in. So, like, really, I kind of stick in that entertainment news. When I was a kid, I really got into movie reviews. So, like, when I see a new movie, I'm making that review. I'm giving my thoughts. I'm sharing. I'm doing all that stuff. So,
all right. So let me ask you. May I ask you, what is your end goal for this? You know what I'm saying?
So for YouTube, like, what's my end goal?
Give me something that's like, what's the most, like, what brings the passion out of you? Like, what's something that keeps you going behind all of this?
I love the community, man. I just want to be, I dream of being at a Comic-Con and people want to get autographs from me and I'm in for the long haul. I'm a monetized content creator. I'm trying to make the money, but it's not about the money for me. Like, the money helps because life is rough, but so I got the full-time job and, I come on YouTube and that's my happy place. I want people to love what I make because I work so hard on my content. I'll be making music videos about like my favorite movies and shows. Even if a video gets like copyrighted because the song belongs to someone else, I don't care as long as people enjoy what I make. Like, I spend hours on editing, and if people love my editing, then I vibe with it. I don't care that it doesn't make money. I'm like, hey, people watching it, that's cool. That makes me happy. So, or if I make a really big theory video and it gets a lot of likes or people are really vibing with it, or if I do a podcast or a video game stream and people are vibing, I love that. I'm in it for the passion. I grew up wanting to be a movie critic, but I always wanted to make sure I was fair. I don't want to be like those other movie critics that are like, oh, this movie sucks, or like whatever. Like, I'm real about it. I'm passionate about it. I like something. I ain't gonna say, oh, this movie's got 60% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna go by them and say it sucks. No, bro. I make my own opinion. I am my own person, and I'm passionate about what I believe in, and I keep it real. Like that's
Absolutely love that. Honestly,
Yeah.
like that's the way to go. Honestly, keeping that drive and keeping that type of mentality will bring you far in this industry. It's
Yeah.
I
it's a
agree.
blessing.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I love that. I love that drive. And I'll also
Thank you.
on Tap Juice, I just subscribed to you.
Thank you.
He's like, thank
Yeah,
you.
no.
No, that's awesome.
I
No,
appreciate
that's
all
so
the love,
cool.
guys. Like seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely don't get I don't get that question a lot, but it was very nice to hear that perspective. Like, like I dream big and hope I can achieve it, I hope one day that maybe like my mom will always be telling me, like, she'd be like, oh, this is a hobby, and all this stuff, and like she never sees like that this could be like legitimate or like something like that. She doesn't see the passion because she's not on that side of the world. She doesn't understand.
So
I
would
want
you say-
I want that day where like, I love having a full job, but if I could have like if my stuff is hitting it, and if people are like wanting to see me at like conventions and stuff, and like I want to get like I eventually, once I start making more money, I want to get like a lot more. I have a membership program. I'm trying to get that membership program to grow so I can do a lot more membership live streams. And then also I want to do I want to buy hats for everyone. I want to get merch. I want to make hats, make people know. You get some sweatshirts out in there. Like I'm in the long haul, man. I want to roll it out.
So let me ask you, what's some of the hardships that you faced through this whole process? So I can actually I'm gonna tell you a couple of my hardships before. Consistency. With everything going on in real life and being away from the computer screen, and you get caught up in your job, consistency can definitely play a part in achieving your goals. So I want to know.
I always make my time. I always make my time. My biggest problem right now, the thing that takes me out of my zone, is I've had this avid hater that has come for me, and he keeps making fake accounts of me and my friends, my sister, my family, all these things, and now he's trying to like go to other big YouTubers and try and expose me, and like he's this like just horrible person. And like when he makes stuff about me, when he comes to my streams, it takes all my energy to like not like deal with him, and just like it's just like, so for me, my biggest thing is I'm working really hard on trying to let that not bother me and just do my thing, because it's really pushed me to the point where I've lost consistency because of that stuff. Or if I get sick, I try my very best to make videos, but if I'm sick because of my job pays my bills, my rent. It's the priority. Like I love doing YouTube and stuff, and I want to make as much videos and as much streams and stuff for people as I can. But if I just don't feel good, I just can't. So
right,
I need
and
to be at work.
that's understandable.
Yeah, but for the most part, I put my full effort into consistency. Like I had the dream where I would do 6. If I used to be so good at editing by myself, because the whole thing is like I don't hire a team. I am the team. So like I make the thumbnail, I make the video, I do the editing, I do everything. So for me, if I say I'm going to put out 6 videos a day, I have to do that. I have to make sure it's all planned out. I have to make sure it's all of them are filmed, and figuring out the time to do all that with my busy schedule is tough sometimes. So I've had to kind of downsize and be like, well, what if I only do 2 videos a day? And what if I make sure that it's planned out and and do a couple streams? Because as much as I love making videos, the long form content, it has always been the goal I love to do, because I really get to be myself. I know that it doesn't hit the same way as like live streams and stuff. So like I built like fun live streams like this. Like, so I have podcasts for pretty much every single fandom out there right now. Like I have him come back. Oh, is he back? Sorry, I didn't see him. Let me get him back in here real quick. But so Melissa is still one of my co-hosts.
Yeah.
You
just lost him again.
Well, he got kicked out again. What is going on? I keep trying to add him. Oh, let's try. Maybe this time. Let's see. All right, we got him back.
Hi. Do you know what was going on with the why I kept kicking you out?
He didn't know.
I'm at McDonald's right now. That's the only reason I'm in here, because I'm on McDonald's Wi-Fi. My phone says I have no data connection for no reason.
That sucks. That sucks. See, like I was saying before, he came
Hey, but he got a frappe though.
Yeah.
It's a win.
Hey, he's got to do what he's got to do. But Melissa and I had a podcast I did probably right before the 6th season of Cobra Kai started. And it was called Strike First Podcast, because strike hard, no mercy, the whole mentality. And so I did that for a couple of times, but like that got really frustrating because I had a couple co-hosts that didn't take it seriously, and we were passionate about the show. Me and Melissa were. So then when I ended that podcast, when the show started, I started doing another podcast. I do two one on the weekend and one during the week with Melissa here. And Melissa and I do the Miyagi Kai podcast, which is about like the Karate Kid movies. And like we got that new Karate Kid movie coming out in May. And then also if they do spinoffs, we're going to cover those sort of topics. Because we like that. We like that. We like this universe so much. We want to see it grow, and we want to talk about those things. But also, as much as I love talking about all the nerdy stuff, and it's what's some of my favorite things. Oh, someone else wants to come in. Give me a sec. Does someone else was it up here? Just at 5. Oh, it's Chris.
Oh, my boy Chris.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what's good, guys?
What's good, Chris?
Welcome.
Long time no see, man.
Yeah,
So
did you spend a minute, man?
on Thursdays, I do a very professional podcast called the Herd Podcast. And the point of the Herd Podcast is, like you said, life is tough, full jobs, having all this stuff. We wanted to bring a place for people to come and be themselves and really share like their feelings on real topics in the world. Like we talk about feelings on different like gender issues, religion, like mental health stuff. Like we get into all of it. It's a real thing. We do that every Thursday.
Right.
So so I do a lot of different things. So we do that stuff. That's a Thursday thing. And then every Tuesday I do, I like we're doing now, I do Legion of Creators, which me and Retrolad came up with. And so that's kind of our main flow. So I do multiple different things. And then my problem is I'm really passionate about Marvel and DC, but my friend who is a content creator but doesn't take it as seriously as me, he's my co-host on this DC podcast called Dawn of DC we came up with. But he's so inconsistent with my schedule because he doesn't, I mean this in the nicest way, he cares more about his lady than he does like going and making the time. Like I love my woman very much. She's sitting on the couch right over here playing some Dream Valley, but like she understands that I want to do this for life and that she supports me in that.
Right.
And he doesn't have the same thing. His girlfriend is always constantly pulling him away, but he makes time for me, but he's working on my schedule, and then it's never on my schedule, so I can't really fully do it, which is why I actually launched another DC podcast for just myself and a couple other content creators called, I think it's Beyond of DC, like Batman Beyond, like at the Beyond like era. And I just don't have a day for when I'm going to do that yet because I'm trying to put the team together for that. Because I'm looking for a better team for people that want to talk more passionately about DC, because I love my friend. I've known him for a long time, but he just ain't in it. And I'm in it for the long haul. I want to be here when all the news comes out. I want to talk about it. What's up, anything? Like, I want to be here for all of it. Like, I'm passionate about all of it. Even with, like, Star Wars, even with Disney being what Disney is, when they get good, when they make something good, I'm going to commend them, and I'm going to, like, want to make a good review and talk about, like, Skeleton Crew, if it wasn't for the Acolyte, Skeleton Crew would have been, actually viewed quite well, because it was a really fun, nice little, like, almost Goonies-level Star Wars adventure. It had that old feeling of A New Hope, of, like, kind of feeling like it was really original and really fun. So to me, it was like, I want Star Wars to get back to what it is. I want to see it do cool.
We all do. We all do.
When's your Beyond DC podcast coming? Like I said, anything. I'm looking for a team right now. Once I have a team, we can do it whatever day we feel like. And realistically right now, because Mondays and Tuesdays is my day off, I would love to do it Mondays. Because I think Mondays would be great. Because I feel that I want to fill it on the days where I know I can commit to it. And I work within my schedule. Because, like I say, like, just like I'm a busy guy. I got 5 martial arts classes per week. I got my job, full-time job. I work at the airport. That's what I do. So that's why my schedule is kind of crazy. But I make my time. I'm in the long haul for this. And I occasionally play some Marvel Rivals with Chris here,
Oh, yeah, definitely. I used to jump back on. It's been a minute.
Oh, yeah, dude, I was playing today. I'm actually kind of loving Maiden Magic right now, Chris.
Magic, okay.
Like, I was vibing. I'm vibing with that big sword. I don't know why. It just kind of vibes. But yeah, so it's really cool. Like, I want to make it all the long haul. I want to make everything work. I see what you're doing, Underground. unfortunately, I would love to pretend that show doesn't exist, man. But we had so much time invested into that nonsense.
Oh, the Acolyte. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I was gonna talk to. So it's Shroomy, right? So Shroomy, tell me about yourself, man.
Yo, hey, look. First of all, my life is crazy. I didn't even know I was invited to this podcast until 4 minutes after it started.
Little retro.
That's why I'm in a car at McDonald's right now.
Hey man, you gotta do it where you gotta do it. I
It's nice to meet all of you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. The more the merrier.
My fault. I'm just now coming back, but thank you. I mean, not thank you, but welcome, brother.
He's like, welcome.
Hey,
He's
look,
like, we're all
you guys,
saying hi
give
to
me
one
a-
another. It's
Give me
great.
you guys got to prompt me, man. My brain is scrambled right now. Ask me something.
I got you. Listen,
I'll prompt you. All right, yeah. Someone ask him something. Ask him a
I got
question.
him. All right, so you're a content creator, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so what type of content do you do?
That's a good question. All right. Well, fuck. Where do I even start? I have 3,000 video games. I play all the games. When the games come out, I play them. All of them. There's not any I can think of that I wouldn't play.
Right.
That's my passion. You were talking about your passion and how passionate you are about all these things. My passion is just video games in general. Always has been. I love them as an art form, as a form of expression, as a form of. I just love video games. If it's reality without consequence. You simulate reality and you erase the consequence. That's called freedom. That's why I like video games.
Right.
So I play them.
Respect.
I like sharing those thoughts as I play them with people. I would call it an addiction. I have way too many of them. I started.
Breakdown Dojo. Give me a second. I actually was watching this guy's stuff the other day. Breakdown Dojo. Just make sure that if you're having issues with your volume, just go and like come out of the stream and then come back. You just gotta adjust your volume. Sometimes StreamYard is really, not StreamYard. Restream is really weird like that. No, I'm surprised he came in here. I was talking to this guy the other day. He's kind of got a smaller channel, but he's a content creator who does he does like martial arts reactions. Like he's a martial artist, but like he'll go and like watch like some Daredevil fight scenes or like all that stuff. He's a good dude. I like him. It's cool. So that's the kind of content. So you're mostly like when a new video game comes out, that's your thing is
Like kind of like a playthrough.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of. I mean, I just kind of like, so how do I'm so freeform. Like, I've never been the one to try to say, all right, I'm sticking with this particular thing. Here, let me just put it this way. 7 years ago, my now ex-wife, thank God, asked me to be a stay-at-home parent so she could take a promotion at work. And I did. I gave up my job, my car, my independence so I could be stay-at-home parent. And that's when I started streaming. And that was January 11th, 2018, the first day I started streaming. And I streamed every day, never missed a single day until October 15th, 2024, because she cheated on me and left me.
Hey, Shroomy, not to cut you off or anything, but is there a way I can find your channel? I just try to type in your name on YouTube. And I can't find
bro. On Twitch, it's at the Shroomy one. Where's the type? And on YouTube, it's at the Shroomy one, and Beam should be it's the Shroomy one everywhere.
All right, cool. I'll have a look now.
But so yeah, she did horrible things to me and abandoned me and left me to be a single parent with my kid. So when she did, I went out, got this car. I went to a dealership, told them my situation. I have great credit, so they got me this car, and I started door dashing my ass off to pay all my bills. And that's why I haven't stopped streaming, but that's why I've started missing streams. And every day, I'm not kidding, January 11, 2018 to October 15th, 2024, every day, weddings, funerals, didn't give a shit. COVID, I didn't give a shit. I streamed every day. And I just started missing it because my whole life is up in smoke right now.
Yeah.
So what I do for a job is DoorDash on the side, and I trade stocks. I'm a day trader. So I don't even really stream for money. I never really did. I just did it because I wanted to play video games with people, and I was stuck home, and it became I blew up pretty big the first couple years. I had a lot of fun, and had a lot of friends, and made a lot of money. And on the third year was COVID, and everything went to shit. And
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
I've been a smaller channel since then, but I'm trying to get back to streaming more regularly. I just have to get all my bills paid. Like right now, I'm sitting in a McDonald's parking lot because I left my house after trading to go door dashing, and then realized I was invited to this podcast. And for some reason, my phone has no data, so I can't DoorDash right now anyway. So I'm just sitting at
Right.
McDonald's on
Oh, that's
Wi-Fi
nice.
talking to you guys.
I'm
Yeah.
so confused right now.
Welcome, Spike. We're just
What's up,
what's up,
new
bro?
people
So
in
I
here.
think, Shrimmy, I think the biggest success to your story is that where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're finding a will within any means to still find a way to still get the things that you
Yeah.
need to do to get done in real life and through this content creation things. And I
Facts,
think that's
facts.
amazing.
Right, and you're doing it proudly, bro.
I couldn't hear you guys when I
take-
got out of the car because you're on my Bluetooth. So
Oh man,
I
you
figured
missed
I'd
Juicy's
talk.
nice speech, man. No, I'm joking.
You're totally good.
I wa-
You're totally
I
good.
was saying that that your will to keep going and the will to find a ways to make anything happen by any means possible is amazing. To even hear your story and to see that you're still going and you're still passionate about video games as you are, and you're still grinding every day, finding ways to make a means for you and your kid. I mean, that's amazing, bro. It's an amazing story to hear. And it motivates
really appreciate
not
that,
only
man.
me, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
man.
it motivated everybody in this podcast,
Yeah.
everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So it's amazing to hear, man. I just want to say personally, keep going. That's
honestly,
that's
man.
not a hard. That's not a hard.
It's not easy for real. Like,
It's really
you know
not.
what I mean?
It's
The
really
thing
not.
is, like, you could have gave up long time ago, but you said, "Nah, like, I've got my kids to feed. You got to do something. You got to put money on the table,
Yeah,
something.
bro.
You know."
And
I
you're
mean,
you're doing this by.
I was with her for 15 years, bro, and she
Yeah,
just
and you're
blew
doing
up on
everything.
me.
Yeah, you know.
And you're
What
still
was I
doing
gonna
the stuff
do?
that you love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the blessing behind it.
It
When
really
you get
is.
up there,
So,
man,
It really is. a
All
blessing.
she wanted from me was money, and I was trying to get her as much
I'm
money.
working on
But she
small
kept
ones.
telling me, change your stream up to make more money. And I kept telling her, my stream will make as much money as it makes. I'm not going to change my content to make money.
Yeah,
Like, I am who I am. If I
for
change it,
sure.
I'll make less
That's not
money.
the purpose of
So
it.
then I
man. The
started
purpose
trading
of it is the
stocks. And she's
grind,
like, you ain't
know?
making enough money trading stocks. The whole
Yeah.
point is I did everything I could to give her
To support
whatever
her,
life
man.
she wanted. And she took me for granted. And I'm back to
Yeah.
being myself. So it might be a struggle right now and hard as fuck to do what I'm doing,
Yeah.
but I ain't letting
Well,
nobody take away my
when
life
you
or
get
our
up
kids'
there,
life.
that
And
is-
you can tell that you're yourself by the way that you speak.
Mm.
You can tell that yourself. You're
Thanks,
you're
bro.
you. You know what I'm saying? Fist bump,
Yeah,
fist bump.
man. It's-
You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
Agree.
Yeah.
Fist bump to the
Legit.
screen.
All right, okay.
Hey guys.
Shit's been
Hey
fucking-
everyone.
That's the thing I fucking do. I pound it when I'm on my stream. I put the fist up, and then everybody, it's not PewDiePie.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Brofist existed.
No, bro. Christian,
Hi, hi Chris. Hi King
I started
Spike.
doing pound it, and everybody's like,
listen.
"That's the Brofist."
I'll
I'm
wait
like,
till
what
they're
the
done.
fuck's the
Yeah.
Brofist? Yeah, I played.
Retrolad
Okay.
wants me to ask you guys,
Yes.
Shroomy and Juice, do you guys still play Sparking Zero? Retrolad wants to.
No, but yes,
Guys,
like,
I'll be back in a little bit,
Yes.
okay?
Oh, no worries, Melissa.
yes, I do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I still play myself. Yeah, I still play.
Yes.
I just have to get home. I just have to be home chilling, and then I'll play. You know,
Right. When
Yeah.
you're home chilling.
What?
which is
I
never.
play Sparking Zero. Just when my friends are like, "Yo, we can beat you now," and then I'll get up there and
Do
It doesn't
whatever. Yeah.
it just doesn't
Well,
happen.
one thing
Yeah.
I want to do more often, especially when we're doing these podcasts, especially when we're getting really good content creators vibing and stuff, is I enjoy doing the podcast and chatting and stuff is always fun. But especially with any of us that are playing games, I always want to make sure that we have that gaming piece of community. When I started my channel, I started just playing games with people and vibing with people, and that was when I started really, really growing because I was really just like letting people come play with me. I was like, hey man, let's play Fortnite today. Hey, let's play this game today. Really just started that stuff. So right now I'm a big a lot of my community, we play Marvel Rivals. That's our avid game right now. We've been having fun. But I dabble into some Shinobi Striker. Right now, in terms of Sparking Zero, my only problem is money. Money is my biggest problem when it comes to what games I play. If I had more money, I'd play a lot more games. But I kind of keep it very, very low in terms of what kind of makes sense for me based on what games I play. But yeah, no, I would definitely. Yeah, that's true, Retro Lad. But yeah, I definitely would love to play some games for sure because you guys seem like you guys like to play a lot of good games. So
Man, what? Sparking Zero, Mortal Kombat, Shinobi Strikers. I'm with it all. Like,
I'll play
Marvel
Grand
Rivals.
Theft Auto, man.
he's talking Mortal Kombat up in here.
Mortal
Oh,
Kombat. Yeah, that's interesting, man.
okay. So you played Mortal Kombat 1 then?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sometimes you can see his message in the regular when you do. If I check on my phone, Jennifer, for some reason Jake doesn't show up on Restream, but when you check on my phone, I can see his messages for some reason. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, he's got his Deadpool mask on.
Deadpool mask. Spike.
Can I talk now? Because you guys told a good story and I came.
Yeah, for sure. You got to introduce yourself,
No.
Army.
Yeah.
Spike's got the floor.
It's killing me.
All right, I'm back now. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to interrupt anybody. Is everybody doing good?
Yeah.
Bless, man. Bless.
Oh, awesome. And I want to say, man, hey, look, God gives you challenges that you can handle. That's why you're able to tell the story. Trust me, I got one too. So you're gonna do great things because you're still here, man. I was just very confused. I didn't realize. I'm sorry she left you after 15 years, bro. My ex left me after 2 years.
Fuck
and
her.
It was hey,
Damn.
you can't say that. There really are.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. He didn't mean to. He's just going through something very tough and emotional right now. I'm here for you. It's okay. You can
MK4 on a Nintendo 64. Let's do it.
That's sick.
She's
man.
terrible.
Yeah,
She's honestly, she used me for so long, bro. I'm glad she's gone.
So, who was next? Chris? I know you. I don't know if
Chris,
everybody
I know
knows
you.
Oh yeah.
Chris is dope. I've been talking to Chris all the time. This man is crazy.
Literally, when we started, I think because I've been on this podcast since the start. So Retro Lad obviously introduced me to Joe, and he also introduced me to Juice as well. Because I remember me and Juice was in the Dragon Ball when we had our Sparking Zero Discord server at the time.
Like I said, we have
That's
our
when
Xavier and we have your Cyclops right here. So that's just like I said, it happens.
You know what I mean? So I'll just drop my story quick and just say, I've been doing content creation since 2020. I started on Twitch and then YouTube. I started in 2022. So I've just been progressively growing and just been trying to do different content. Like Juice as well. I was someone who loved NBA 2K, but I had to leave it because the game isn't the same. So I just said, honestly, the love isn't there no more. And the thing is, me and Juice, we've had conversations about this. Like I even said he wasn't sure of doing Sparking Zero content. I said, bro, do it because 2K. I'm sorry, that's a sports game. That's something's always gonna go down and it's gonna come back up at some point. Whereas Sparking Zero, it's quite consistent. Fighting games are more consistent than the regular sports gaming. So and plus I do a variety. I like to do let's plays, fighting, any type of thing, indie horrors and that. So
if anybody plays,
can I touch on that?
Yeah.
You said that 2K is a sports game, and I love having the conversation that 2K is I would say it's almost yes, it's a sports game, but it's almost more of an RPG.
Yeah.
There's so much to do. You make a character, you progress that
100%.
character's build. As you play and
100%.
get through battles, you get points to put towards your build. It's a full-on RPG with dialogue trees and shit.
Yeah, honestly,
I think that's really cool.
That's
how all sports games should be.
Oh no, the thing is, the ideas that are some that do come through are good, but the gameplay hasn't really improved for the last years. It's been years since I've seen good gameplay from 2K, and the things is they don't listen to the community. They don't really. They try. They say they listen to some of the big YouTubers, but even they don't even listen to them. So it's there's no common ground anymore, and now the community is kind of just fighting over silly arguments like this and that, and it's just I didn't really get into this to get arguments. I got into this just to play the game, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and
that's it.
And making content on it. I mean, the content is just super repetitive. Everybody uploads the same thing.
Thumbnails, video, literally, honestly, it's just the same thing. It could be Park, it could be my team. I barely see. I used to see a wave of my GM, which is like basically a football manager career mode. If you can manage your own team in NBA, yeah. But there was a wave of that at one point, but now that's gone. So it's the same thing now, really.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question for everyone. All right. So now I've been studying, with just doing YouTube for a while now, since 2020. How do you guys feel about sometimes with the YouTube algorithm, if you make negative content, the algorithm is gonna like you more than if you make positive content. So how do you guys decide whether you're gonna be positive about something or you're gonna be negative, about something?
Okay.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Yeah.
If I feel negative about something, that's what I'm going to put out. If I feel positive about it, that's what I'm going to put out. If YouTube likes when I'm negative or likes when I'm positive, that's on them. I'm never going to change how I feel for an algorithm, bro. Ever.
Facts.
And I'm gonna go off of Streamy there because obviously YouTube and the algorithm thing is a whole different topic because YouTube algorithm is literally the audience who's gonna click on the video, who's gonna watch the video, and people tend to react to the negative stuff more than they react to the positive stuff. Yeah. So
that's
you see a couple content creators that kind of push a narrative where they really like something, but they're just talking negative on it because they know it's going to give them numbers. That's why exactly. And that's why it's key to stay who you are through and through, because eventually you can't keep upholding that persona that you're putting on just for views and stuff like that. So
100%.
I agree with Shirmy. If you feel negative about something, you have a voice, use it.
100.
Just don't saturate it though.
I appreciate that.
Be real, because that's what people look for. It doesn't matter if you're positive or negative. If somebody feels that you're being real, they're gonna follow you. That's what people want. Real. There's enough fake.
I vibe with that a lot.
Because real builds a connection.
Yeah, I vibe with that a lot because I had a situation the other day where over the weekend, because I'm always paying attention, like the articles, like when the new trades, when the Hollywood Trades posted an article about whatever news is coming out, right? I had a reaction to they're doing this Harry Potter reboot thing, right? And to me, I don't know why they're doing it. Money, whatever you want to say, but I didn't like that they announced that Snape in this show was going to be race swapped.
Yeah.
So I did not vibe with.
I thought you said racist. I thought you said racist.
That would be messed up. That would be messed up.
Yeah, to touch on that, Joe, I've got a video coming out for that tomorrow as well. So
good.
Yeah.
Good.
I had to do it because for me it's like I don't mind race swapping. Like, I know how Hollywood works in it. I know what they do. I know what they're capable of.
They kept trying to tell me, the acting will be good. It'll be fine.
Listen, look. Like Papa, the guy that he was in Gangs of London for a bit.
Yeah, I like that show.
Yeah, I haven't even properly got a chance to dive into it properly, but I've seen some clips and I like it already. But he seems like a good actor. The problem is it's the hairstyle. Black people don't have perms. I'm sorry. Like, it's not a common thing, bro. Like, we don't have perms. Yeah.
They really
when
don't.
I saw that wig on his head, I was like, nah, this is ridiculous. Like, it looks really bad. It doesn't look like Snape or even feel like Snape at all. Because Snape is obviously very like intense and very there. Like he's the teacher that Harry was intimidated by instantly. So it's like, I even said yesterday, like, why don't they just do like a Cursed Child movie or something? Like that's the last J.K. Rowling book, so we might as well
do something like that.
But this TV show, I feel like it's gonna have plot holes. I just don't personally. I don't know if I'm even gonna touch it because of what the books and the movies meant to me. So
no, I vibe with that. I feel you're absolutely on the money with that one. It made me feel good about speaking on that because I was like, it just this idea just is. Oh, we lost. It must be having an issue with his Wi-Fi stuff.
Wi-Fi, yeah.
So I vibe with it because I'm just like, it just doesn't work for me because first of all, it's like, why are we doing this when it's like it doesn't make sense to the story? It never. Anybody who read the books knows that that's not going to happen. Oh,
yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Not to go off topic or anything, but King Spy. I don't know who you are.
King Spike.
Spike. I don't know who you are. I would like to know who you are.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
yeah,
your
yeah.
turn, my
Oh,
friend.
no, no,
Yeah,
I got you. Are you sure?
yeah.
you
Go
want-
ahead, Spike. You're up.
He said, "Are you
You're
sure
up,
you want to know?"
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll make it simple. Basically, anything and all things Marvel, you know what I mean? That's my cup of tea. Like, I will fact check people. I will make sure that things
Yeah.
are right the way they are, along with theories based on evidence that we have seen. Link is in my bio. No OnlyFans. Don't get excited. And for everyone,
No,
Yes. And for,
Oh,
for everyone to
Oh
understand,
yeah, I love making theories, but I also love like theories that are more plausible to come true.
right?
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
So for example, here's something that's really good. For example, when Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Kang Dynasty, when that first came out, we saw crazy things about people being like, Tony Stark variant, for example, is coming out. They're gonna make Iron Man 4 with Robert Downey Jr. when we just got a revelation that Doctor Doom is Robert Downey Jr. So how the hell are they gonna make Iron Man 5? That's the confusing thing that I do, where I separate these facts from fictions. And if you have a theory or two, it has to make sense for what you're doing. Like she said, we want it to be reliable. We want it to be viable from what we already know. So I do the hard work so that you don't have to. That's me.
That's what I get. Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
And the proof is in the pudding, because a lot of people, they like to post these random things, but then if you go and look at their profile, they've posted like, I don't know, not if they're a bot, but they've posted like random stuff. I tested it to answer what's it called, Joey, to answer Jedi Joe's question about the algorithm and why people like this negative things that they see. They like to search up more controversy than they do actual facts, right? And that's because of us. That's because of how us as human beings are hardwired today. You know, we believe somebody else started something when we see what happened in the beginning. For example, we see a woman goes up and hits a guy. This is a double standard.
Yeah.
We see a woman go up and hit a guy. She has a knife. She's running at him, going left and right hard and all this stuff. The guy's moving left and right. No one does anything. But as soon as the guy pushes her, oh my God, you're going to hit a girl, bro?
Yeah, that's literally.
What? But she has a knife. It doesn't matter. You put your hands on her.
And it's
She's
just
killing.
and it's like whenever I come up with my theories for Cobra Kai or Daredevil.
Any of this stuff. Yeah.
I just I always try to look for like facts that could lead up to that. You know,
that's what makes it good.
Like Joe, like you wanna tell my theory about Wolf?
Well, that was kind of a cool. I feel like when you come to different theories, like you kind of just have to know your audience and see what kind of knows. I don't know if everybody. The thing is, mostly I don't know if everybody watches like those shows and stuff, because I don't know like how many of you guys like actually have watched Cobra Kai and stuff. Like I know Spike does. I know Chris does. You guys all like watch Cobra Kai or?
Yeah, I love Cobra Kai. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Also, you want to tell my theory
Well,
anyway?
Melissa, you can tell Spike your stuff, because Spike definitely likes Cobra Kai and everyone else.
I am anime
All
only.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, we can talk
I
anime
just want to
too.
make
Oh,
sure.
yeah, we can talk that
I just
too.
want to
Yeah.
make sure that I
Everything.
don't want anybody to be left out. So if nobody has
Yeah.
any interest in
Yeah,
that
no,
show,
yeah,
I try to stick to
absolutely.
topics that are.
I do like Cobra Kai.
Everybody.
I just haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I get
Cobra
it.
Kai's
I
good.
get it.
that's cool, man.
It's good, man.
It's finished now anyway, so you can
So,
watch it in your own time, bro. It's on
Yeah, it's on
Netflix.
Netflix,
Daniel,
right?
Yeah.
So Daniel LaRusso shows up and starts doing the Rasengan to Batman, and you know,
What is this, Fortnite?
This is the Rasengan, yeah. Nah.
Oh, and then we got
Okay,
Kratos in the
here's-
back with his Kamehameha, right?
Nah.
Okay, here's my theory. I sent this to Joe, and I just want to everyone in the chat to and you guys let me know, and I want you guys a complete honest opinion
Yeah.
about it.
Go ahead, Melissa, shoot.
Run with
You
it.
know that theory about Wolf I sent to Joe. I said, you know that theory about Wolf potentially being related to Chang from the Karate Kid 2010 movie.
Oh, yeah,
Even though it
okay.
should be even though it really should be called the Kung Fu Kid, which
The
is a
Kung Fu
totally
Kid.
stupid. Which is him being related to Chang is a totally stupid theory, but whatever. Or him being related to somebody someone who's in the Miyagi verse. Well, my theory is that what if it gets revealed that Wolf is related to none other than Master Lee,
That'd
and
be
that
cool.
that those two are cousins or brothers. Because think about it, Sensei Wolf's dojo is called the Iron Dragons, and Master Lee's dojo is called the Fighting Dragons.
Oh.
Be
This
pretty crazy.
this
Okay.
also ties into how this also ties into a theory of how Sensei Wolf could go to Okinawa in a Sam spinoff, because
Yeah.
if he's connected to the dojo, he could take students from that dojo and continue to run it there, since he's not really welcome in the valley anymore, and would allow him to spread his ruthless teachings there.
Yeah.
This would allow Sam and maybe Miguel and Axel and Chosen to run Chosen's dojo,
Okay.
diving more and deeper into his teachings to
No,
stop
actually,
Wolf.
Melissa, that's a really good theory. That is actually really good because fighting, there's too much of a fighting dragons, iron dragons. It's too much of a correlation. There's too much.
Yeah, it's a definitely. I'm gonna do a video on it today
Yeah.
because I know Melissa has wanted me to for a while, and I just have been busy. But yeah, I like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
theory a lot.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
I'm
That's a
trying
good
to
theory.
find Shroomy. How do I say your name on YouTube? I want to get your links in the chats for everyone.
How do you say it? What do you mean? The Shroomy one.
Is it the same way it's spelled on here, or is there another?
And I just
Okay.
I want to point this out too. I know a lot of fans aren't fans of them connecting Cobra Kai to this movie, which I get. I understand. And it's totally fans' opinion, but it's like Sony's going to do whatever they want to do, and if they've already kind of like proven that when they got Ralph, even though Ralph and the Big Three swore up and down that that there was no connection, that this was its own Karate Kid universe. Sony's going to do what they want to do, and and I mean, to be honest, if they did make this connection, I would be fine with it. If the movie did well, I would be fine with it. If it was good for the story, I would be fine with it. Which, if they go by my theory, it might be good for it.
Yeah, that's a really good theory, honestly.
Yeah, the movie is supposed to take place 3 years after the events of the ending of Cobra Kai season 5.
Okay, so
yeah, it's supposed to directly like impact it or something. That's why you see at the end of Cobra Kai, the ending, you see the post-credit scene, which is crazy. But you watch it and you see Daniel and what's his name talking about
Mr. Han.
Movie. Yeah, is he talking? Oh, he's talking.
Mr. Han.
He's talking to freaking what's his name? Yeah, him. But there's a guy that's like talking about a movie. He goes, "Oh yeah, we can sit here and we can direct this movie." He goes, "Oh yeah, but people want to bang." He goes, "Oh, I'll do that, but I'm going to bring something different. I just have to find the right actor." And then it pans away to them.
Oh, chips.
And like that's your hint, I guess. I don't know. But your theory's on point though. It sounds good.
Definitely.
Yeah. And like this could, I mean, I'm not saying that it could open the doors for spin-offs for where Cobra Kai is concerned, but it could open the door to expanding the Miyagi verse.
Yeah, to more things. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I see. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, for where Cobra Kai is concerned, the spin-offs that I'm looking forward to seeing someday, which I think we all can agree that it's pretty much a guarantee that we're getting spin-offs, because the big three have basically been like they have basically all but said out loud that we're getting these spin-offs. Now I don't count the Miyagi prequel, but I know I'm looking forward. I want us to get that first, the Miyagi prequel. So, but I don't necessarily count the Miyagi prequel as a spin-off because it's a prequel, not a spin-off.
Yeah.
So, but I do want to get that first, and I think we should get that first. But spin-offs, I want to see like a Sam and Okinawa spin-off, maybe running Chosen's dojo. I think that would be, and maybe with Chosen by her side, or you know, I mean, it'd be cool if Miguel was there too, or Tori, or Robbie even, either one of those three. But I also want to make this clear though, when we get this spinoff in Okinawa, and if Sam is in it, I want her to get the shine that she does deserve. You know,
because she missed the fight in it. Well, she technically bowed out of it, basically. Yeah.
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 So it's
that
like,
Tori was
and
great.
it's kind of like, you know, Tori was, which I'm fine with. I love that Tori won the second attack guy.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. But it's just kind of like, since season 4, Tori's kind of like overshadowed Sam. I mean, Sam's had great development and great arc, and I love her character in season 6.
Mm.
Like, it's just kind of like, because Tori was set to win, Tori kind of got more of the shine than she did. And I
Yeah.
kind of like when we do a spinoff in Okinawa and if Sam's in there, I want her to be like part of the main focus, and I want her to get the shine that she deserves.
That'd be cool.
Like, I mean, hopefully, and I'm thinking like, and you and I talked about this, Joe. What
Yeah.
did we say? We're hoping like there's a tournament like in Okinawa, like an Okinawan tournament that she could win.
Oh yeah, that's possible. Yeah, I think that's possible.
Yeah, and so I would like that. And same goes with Robbie
Yeah.
too. I want to see him win. And yes, I understand that you're not defined by a trophy. I get it. Like Robbie's
Yeah.
had like such an amazing character arc, and so is Sam. She has too.
Yeah, I
She's
get
had
it because even for like
has-
Robbie, it's the recognition. So I get it.
he's had like, and you know, it's like his character development has been so beautiful. He's grown so amazingly throughout the show. It's like, it's hard to even tell, like even though we know Miguel is the Karate Kid, you could easily say that Robbie's the Karate Kid
Mm.
too,
Yeah.
in his own way.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And but in this, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I want him to get his tournament win too. I want him to just get a trophy. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's been through so much in his life, like so much.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
I mean, he lost his dad. He was basically, he didn't have much of a mom. He's basically been on his own for most of his life. He was Daniel's first student. He's been knocked down. He got, he got a girlfriend. He lost a girl. He got a girlfriend that he really cared about. He lost the girlfriend that he really cared about. He kicked Miguel over a railing by mistake. That was an accident. And he got sent to juvie. Got talked into but got
Hey Joe,
rated by
Yeah.
Chris to join.
I got somebody that wants to join, but it says the chat is full.
Yeah, we have full. We can only have 6 people right now, so we have 6
Ah.
people. That's why. Sorry, man.
And
No, I'm gonna let him come in. He's gonna take my spot because I definitely want him to get a part of this and kind of get himself in the community. So
Yeah,
I'll be back.
I subscribe to you, Juice, and I just put your link in the chat. So
I appreciate
I
that.
subscribe to you too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
Melissa.
got you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
Hey, I'm
Good
driving,
job,
but if
dude.
somebody,
We're gonna chat
if
soon.
somebody, hey, Retro Lad, I know you can hear me, bro. Get everybody's links and send them to me, and I'll subscribe to all y'all later when I'm not driving.
Yeah,
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I was
Yeah,
trying to do
100%.
links. I was trying to get your links. Okay, I want to answer. Retrolad's girlfriend is in here. I want to answer her question real quick. She was asking a
Yeah.
question for all of us, and since I themed this podcast kind of based on these 2 fandoms,
Yeah.
I want to hear everyone's take on this topic. So Kay asked, what's everyone's Marvel and DC, a Marvel and DC character? So you want to know my favorite Marvel character and my favorite DC character.
Okay. Cool.
Got it. I'll go first, and then we'll go around the room. All right.
Cool.
So you said I like Scarlet Witch and Wonder Woman. Those are good choices. I like that. Good variety. For me, Marvel, we know what it is, okay? I'm just gonna say it. We already know. Everyone knows me. But if you don't know me, I'm just gonna be real. The man with the horns is coming out in a couple hours. I gotta go, my man Daredevil. Man, Daredevil is my #1 favorite Marvel character. I own all the comics. I'll be going crazy with Daredevil. And then when it comes to DC, my favorite color is green. So I love archery and martial arts. So Green Arrow is my guy. So so for me, it's Daredevil and Green Arrow, bar none. Like the other characters are cool, but those are my 2. If I only can have 2, those are my 2 favorites.
Okay.
All right.
Can I
Daredevil
go?
and Flash is a good choice. Yeah, go ahead, Melissa.
Oh, first I just want to say one thing. In a spinoff, and a Robbie and Tori spinoff. Please give Robbie a trophy.
That'd be
Just
nice.
please, just a tournament, just one tournament trophy. Just he's been through through more than any other character other than Tori has been through so much. He's been knocked down and gotten back up so many times. It's hard to count. Please just give him a trophy. Okay, so now onto my DC, and I just wanted to say that. Now onto my DC favorite characters. For my DC characters, I would have to say for my DC favorite character, I would have to say it's a tie between Superman, the Flash, and Daredevil. I would have to say.
Okay.
Okay, and for Marvel,
Hello.
for Marvel, again, I have to say it's a tie between Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Iron Man. Wait, is Daredevil no, wait, Daredevil's not DC.
Daredevil's Marvel.
Marvel.
Oh, sorry. You know what? Okay, I
Okay.
take that back. It's Superman, the Flash, and Green Arrow.
Good choice.
And okay, so my Marvel, it's tied between Daredevil, Spider-Man, and Iron Man.
Okay, that's cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
Those are good choices.
Yeah. I think
wanna
for
know-
me,
Why? Maybe we should explain why we like these heroes.
I mean, we could.
I was gonna say I kind of want to
to
give a reason when it's my turn.
So okay,
Yeah,
so-
okay, we could do that.
all right. So Joe, you want to go first, and then I'll go,
Yeah,
go
I'll
first,
split
and
my
then
reason. So I
Chris.
said so to reiterate, because I know that our man the sensei was not in here yet. I'm a I'm a Green Arrow and Daredevil person. Daredevil for me, the best reason, like other than the fact I think he's just one of the coolest characters, is the fact that it's so cool that there is as someone who has a disability, it's so cool having a character that is disabled to an extent, but still can do so many cool things. Like having the ability, the fact that he can't see anyone, but is able to have a radar sense and is able to like actually feel people's heartbeats. Like I think that's really cool.
yeah.
And then the martial arts aspect for me as a martial artist, that doesn't hurt either. And then Green Arrow, you know, I grew up Robin Hood, you know, Hawkeye, all that stuff. I love archery. I love archery. I know how to shoot a bow. I love it. I love martial arts. And unlike Batman, sorry to say, he doesn't need a utility belt. If the quiver's empty, he's still throwing hands. So I mean, I love it. So those are my reasons for probably why I like those two
Okay.
characters.
Sure,
Yeah.
reasons, Melissa.
All right. So my reasons for liking Daredevil is for the reasons that Joe just gave, is like because there's something about like him by being able to fight crime while not being able to see.
Yeah,
You know, like, and him using uses all of his senses like they're a superpower, which they are a
Mhm.
superpower,
Yep.
which I think is incredible, which makes him like a lot more self-aware and more like more self-conscious, and his ability to adapt
Yeah.
a lot better than a lot of superheroes. You know, I think that is like I think that's incredible in itself. And for Spider-Man, I liked how this kid how Peter Parker went from like a nerd feeling like an outcast to like just wanting to just do the right thing, you know, to getting bit by a spider and wanting to do the right thing,
Yeah.
you know, and like to save the world. And I think that is incredible. I think Peter kind of is kind of like the very character that's like the hero in us all, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the outside where these nerdy people that we kind of like feel alone, you know, we're all, you know, like kind of feel like we're alone with. You know, we just kind of like to keep to ourselves, but on the inside, like we're heroic. You know, like we're the type of people that just want that just stand up and just want to do what is right. You know, and not afraid to fight, not afraid to fight for what is right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
those are cool
And-
reasons. All right, I think.
That's
Oh,
cool.
did you have more to say, Melissa?
Underground. Well, that's what he is. I mean, he would be the first to tell you that.
Yep.
And
Oh,
I think
go
for
ahead, Melissa.
DC. No, I said for Marvel, Iron Man. Iron Man.
Iron Man would be Marvel, yeah.
What?
Yeah, Iron Man is Marvel. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Iron Man is like again, it's like it's about a guy who has a disability, but is choosing to use that to save the world, to make a difference in the world, and to impact people's lives. Like he
And-
just
and-
shows what a strong person he is on the inside.
And to add what you're saying, Tony Stark also sees what he can do with people's wives too. So yeah, lives and wives making a difference.
Oh,
Yeah,
my days.
yeah.
Yo.
Wait, my guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Go on. I had to.
Yep. And
That's hilarious.
and Superman, like I enjoy like seeing how he grew up, how he's just like how even though he wasn't like an ordinary guy, he still had like ordinary feelings, and he still like was trying to find his destiny. He still wanted to make a difference in the world, and he's still like he was like a hero all the way through and through. You know, like he willingly carried the weight of his the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, and that is awesome. That is awesome. It's like, and he really learned, and it also kind of shows like with Superman, like while he may be the world savior, but it was Jonathan and Martha who actually were his saviors because they made
Yeah.
him Superman.
Yeah.
They made him
For
Superman.
sure.
And
For sure.
I said Green Arrow, right?
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
And Green Arrow is really awesome. Like there's something about like, and the fact that he appeared in Smallville with Clark was really
Yeah,
incredible.
Justin Hartley.
There's something about him being. There's something about him being in like something about a guy being wearing a green suit and just shooting arrows like the Robin Hood is really incredible, like to me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
I like it.
and who else did I say? I said a Superman. Oh, I said the Flash, right?
Yeah.
Flash, I thought was really cool. I thought like his origin story was awesome. You know, it was just like, and it's again, he willingly takes the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Yes, sir. Underground.
And the fact that he just uses his speed not for his advantage but for other people's advantage is just really a true testament to the kind of person that he really is.
Yeah.
He may be like a goofball on the outside, but on the inside he's a serious dude who's a real hero.
Right.
All right. Makes sense. I get it.
All right. Chris, I think it's your turn, my friend.
Yeah, sure. I think for me, for Marvel, it's a tie between Spider-Man and Silver Surfer. Spider-Man for me, I guess, yeah, like what Melissa was touching on, is like kind of like he's just a relatable person, despite him being a superhero. He's the one that's kind of one-off. That's like he struggles. You know what I mean? He's an everyday Joe kind of guy, and it's like he could be doing anything else, but he would rather just like suit up, save the world, save New York City, and then still like be a friendly guy and still be friendly. Like Spider-Man's one of those heroes that can probably just even sit down and talk with you, even if you're having a bad day or something like that. You know what I mean? And then Silver Surfer, because you know, I think I'm just a big someone who's like he's lost everything, and the only thing he can do is like work for a guy that took everything away from him. You know what I mean? And that's the heartache of his story. Like, you know, I mean, Galactus took everything from him, so it's just like he has to do that for the rest of his life, the rest of his days, or whatever. You know what I mean? And then hopefully one day he'll get his redemption. You know what I mean? And then for DC, my favorite, I think that's I guess I would say that's a tie two between I would say Batman and Static Shock. Batman because I think Batman just grew up again, both saw trauma pretty much from early and was able to channel that and just say, you know what, I'd rather just try and save the city from what I lost, despite all these things, him being rich and stuff. That didn't stop him from going out there and doing what he does at night. And then obviously Static Shock, I guess because again, he's someone who kind of like resembles Spider-Man as well. I always said Static Shock is like the Spider-Man of DC, but underrated kind of look. But I think Static for me is just like someone again who's relatable. It touches on like his comics really touch on like a lot of things like racism, struggle, the whole like the single mother. It's a lot of things that that touches on in the Black community that kind of just makes it a lot more relatable for people to just give it a read. So yeah, those are my reasons.
I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Shroomy, you're up, my friend.
Me?
Yep.
All right. So for Marvel, it's easy for me. It might be a cop-out answer, but it's Spider-Man. I've always been a Spider-Man dude ever since I was like a baby.
I should
Because
start
Spider-Man
banning
has
that
the coolest
answer. I should
powers.
start saying that can't be said.
There isn't a single power that you can tell me that I would rather have than Spider-Man's powers. I just want to swing around New York City till I die.
No,
But-
I feel it.
That's it. There's plenty of reasons to love Spider-Man, but that's why I love Spider-Man. He has all the coolest suits and the coolest powers. But
That's fair.
the
That's
Flash,
Fair.
as far as DC goes, honorable mention for Green Lantern and Batman. But the Flash is easily my favorite DC hero, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because the Flash is the most powerful of all the DC heroes. He's the most powerful superhero. I don't care what anybody says, because of one thing. First of all, real science fact: all things in existence are vibrating. Vibration holds together all matter. If everything stopped vibrating, all matter would dissipate, right?
Mhm.
The Flash is so fast, he can vibrate. He can tap into the vibration of the very nature of existence. That's what he does. He can vibrate back in time. In fact, even DC themselves says, "Oh, these movies are canon, but the shows aren't canon." But the Flash from the show runs to the movie. How? Because he's the Flash. He doesn't care. He can run through continuities because he's that fast. And even DC will acknowledge that by putting him. The two Flashes met. How does a non-canon Flash meet a canon Flash? Because there's no such thing as non-canon because the Flash exists. It's like trying to tell me that anybody in Dragon Ball is non-canon. I'll argue forever that they're all canon for one reason. Because Xenoverse 2 exists. Toa and Mira open these portals to all these things in Xenoverse. And you could say, well, Xenoverse 2 isn't canon. But Toa and Mira appear in Kakarot, which is absolutely canon. So those characters can connect continuity. Therefore, it's a multiverse. And if you have a multiverse, there's no such thing as non-canon. It's just an alternate timeline. And that's what the Flash is for DC.
Hold on.
Toa and Mira.
Because Dragon Ball has a different type of continuity. So yeah, it's canon, but in a separate universe, that thing. Because
Right.
it's not.
So
the
that's
game.
that's what the Flash does for DC.
Exactly.
Because of the Flash, anything that's non-canon is now canon. Because the Flash has proven it by running into the canon movie. A non-canon Flash ran to a canon movie. How? Because he's canon. Because all things are canon. Because the Flash exists.
Yeah, I'll
That's a
tell
good
you this.
period.
I'll tell you this. That with the Flash, I think my favorite team up was the Flash and Superman.
It's a classic team up.
Besides the Justice League, like the Justice
Yeah,
League
it's
was
been a classic
awesome.
team
Like, they had all the superheroes there.
It's a classic team up. You gotta love it. So now I guess we got Spike. Scott, I kind of already know what Spike's gonna say for Marvel, but I'm curious what he's gonna say for DC.
Well, for Marvel, my favorite's Deadpool. The reason is because we love watching his show. He knows he's in a movie. That's the best thing. But I really vibe with his character. I mean, I got the mask, but that's that. But for DC, it's between Nightwing and the Flash. Nightwing, because I like how he goes on his journey. He becomes he grows into his own hero and comes back and he's like, "Yo, Dad, what's up?" And and then the Flash, like, yeah, he's just that guy. Like, that's it. He's just and specifically
I respect it.
like Wally West is cool. Wally West is cool, but he's more like the junior comedy kid Flash, grows into Flash. But Barry Allen is that guy. Got erased from continuity and reality and came back. And Wally West did the same thing. No one does that. That's me though.
Yeah,
Because the
that's
Flash is the man. You can think about the Flash more than any other superhero, and you have there's way more thought. It's so much to think about when you think about the Flash and what he can do.
He's faster than Superman. Like Superman's quick, but the Flash is actually faster than him.
I'm telling you, if you think
Yeah,
about it, the
that's
Flash
true.
is easily the most powerful hero. He can just continue running back in time till all the rest of them are babies and kill them if he really wants.
No, not even. I also like the White Lantern. Kyle Rayner, I think his name is.
oh, okay.
Kyle Ren, yeah. He's
Interesting. Okay.
Life and death.
I
Literally.
haven't seen anyone say Kyle Rayner before. That's a pretty cool one. I like that.
Yeah, he's so dope. But yeah, that's me.
Now, before we get into his characters, I gotta interview Mr. Sensei over here. So, because I'm told that you co-host the, you're in the anime stuff, but
Ooh,
I
Oh,
saw
what's
you-
up?
anime guys. Yay.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
good.
hear you good.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? Tell us about yourself, my friend. Welcome to the Legion of the Creators. We are the Legion, and these are the creators.
All right, well, I appreciate you guys having me up here.
Of course.
Like Juice told you guys, I make anime content. I started off with shorts. Now I transition into longer videos. I'm trying to get that watch time hours. So
Right.
Yes, sir.
Aren't we all, man? Oh, boy.
so I actually just put out a video Sunday. It was it's titled "Why Mamoru Uchiha is the Best Villain in Anime." But I'm making like a series, so I'm working
Dude,
on the
put your,
Aizen video.
If you guys want to put your links in the chat here, please do so. Because I want to subscribe to all you guys. I'm going to watch your videos. I'm a huge Naruto fan, so you and I are going to be talking, man. I'm going to make sure you go places. So
So that.
be cool.
Same here.
Let me see.
Oh, hey, Joe.
I'll link
Yeah,
this
Melissa.
now.
I wanted to let you know. We may have to postpone Herd again this week. Just because I'll write it in the chat.
There you go.
No worries. That's fine. That's okay. But yeah, keep telling us, Sensei.
But you call me
sure.
Zazu. Yeah, Zazu. But
Zazu?
That's-
Oh, yeah, the
that's-
Naruto character? Okay. I vibe with that. Zazu, keep telling us, man.
But nah, that's pretty much what it is. I post on TikTok too. I slowed down on TikTok, but I'm gonna pick it back up real soon. So TikTok show a lot of love too. I don't know if you guys aren't on TikTok or
I'm on there now.
yeah, TikTok. The algorithm is kind of crazy. So
If you use it
I was
right,
gonna go over there and I was gonna go over there and talk comics with people because I was gonna do some comic reviews over there because I got these whole Daredevil comics that are pretty relevant right now. And I thought it would be pretty cool to go out over there and like do
Joe,
some comic reviews.
help you get likes. I got the proof, but I can help you with that. There's a
yeah, and
formula.
and the live aspect too.
Yep,
Once
for
you
sure.
once you start doing that more consistent, you're gonna have more and more people hop in there, more followers. So
Yeah. The algorithm's crazy for TikTok. Despite what people think, it really helps. It's like YouTube Shorts. It's a consistent ad, so it helps push your content as long as you're making reliable, viable, and good content for what they want to see.
yeah,
I
that's
vibe
a-
with it, man. I
that's a
really do.
fact.
I think that's cool.
See, most of the content on my YouTube is me stream. Like I just stream and then multi-stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Beam, and then it's the archive of my stream. But
Yeah.
the last time I made a video that I worked hard on, it was like a year ago. You guys should watch it. It's called Content Surfing People Radio. It's way beyond the window of it mattering for my channel, but you should watch it because it's funny. I want you all to laugh.
Okay, Melissa, we'll see what happens. Just let me know. Keep me posted. And
Definitely.
and
Will
Juice
do.
asked a question: What makes you a content creator? So that's a good question. So I would say, if you create content that you're that you're passionate about and that you work very hard to create content like that. Like content is like what you create. So like if you're making shorts, you're making videos, you're making streams, that is content. That is considered content. That's what, and what makes you a creator is if you're creating the content. If I go and make a reaction video, I'm creating that content. If I go and make a video on a topic, you're creating content. You make a review, that's content creating. So
How many? I have a question real fast. How many people do we have watching right now? Because I'm in the stream.
right now we currently have 11 people watching, but
That's
overall we
great.
might have more.
That's dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so as a content creator, because we all are, right? Sure, we can get what I'm about to say. When you're a content creator compared to a viewer, when you're a viewer, when you see that like, share, subscribe, they're not telling it to you because they put it in the video and everyone does it. They're telling it to you because it takes time to make these videos. And just because you watch it for 5 minutes doesn't mean it didn't take 5 months to make something that you think will be good. That's why everyone's trying so hard for it. So as a viewer, it's good to show that support. And as a creator, it's in the name, like you said, content creator. So then we get that aspect in there. And it's also about bringing good content, not just like grabbing a video of you shooting yourself out of a rocket, you land in a pool. Yeah, that might get you views and all that stuff, but how are you going to top that? And then that's everything from there. Like, and that's what it is, man. What do you guys think?
I vibe with it.
I agree.
No, I get it. Because I think content, I think everybody, like, I always, like, when I label myself to people, I always just say, like, you know, I'm just a guy that's doing content on YouTube. I don't really label myself as, like, the YouTuber. Maybe the content creator, but not so much just the YouTuber. I feel like that holds another weight. So I just say, yeah, like, you know, I'm just another person doing.
I mean, I feel like you guys
like
can
that.
you guys can call, and I'll continue this in a second because I really do have to run to the restroom. So I'm gonna mute my mic and disappear for a minute. But
You want to hear
before I
it?
go,
Take us with you. We want to hear it, like loud and
No,
proud.
my
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It has to be one of us. It
no,
has to
but
be-
so what I'll say is, like, and I'll end this before I come back, and you guys can talk amongst yourself, get to know each other,
Yeah.
get acquainted while I'm gone. But so what I would say is, for me, if you're dedicated to the content that you make, and like, so for me, like, you know, having over 1K followers and all the stuff that, you know, it's not a lot, but it is some people, and I'm proud of, like, the fan base I'm building, and I hope it continues to grow and everything. So to me, I consider myself a content creator because in my busy schedule, I'm on my break. I'm spending 30 minutes out of my day making sure that I'm going and making a video, making sure that oh, that's funny, Retro Lad. Making a video on something that, like, even on my break, I'm investing my time, the only limited free time out of my day on, if I'm at work, I'm prioritizing. I might film a short. I might make a video. I might edit it. I might, like, you know, I'm prioritizing that content. I work hard on the stuff I make. And so that's why I label myself as a content creator, because I know that I'm making that content. But I'll be right back. You guys chat amongst yourself, and we'll dive into this in just a second.
Well, if there's no topic to talk about, I mean, we can talk Marvel because I know a plethora.
Did you? Well, yeah. Did you? I'm sorry. Did you give your DC and Marvel favorite superheroes choice?
Oh yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Then we'll get into the combos
And give a reason.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
No, it's Zazu.
Oh, Zazie,
Oh,
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, Marvel and DC favorite Marvel and DC character. Somebody in chat asked. So.
Okay. All right. I heard y'all talking before, so you guys are really knowledgeable about this. So part of me, I know about it, but I haven't, like, dove into it like I need to. So a lot of stuff is very surface level. For Marvel, I'd probably say Spider-Man, and I say Spider-Man because I'll say Spider-Man because one of his abilities, I think the Spidey sense is, like,
Okay.
super amazing. Like, I don't know what it is with the Spidey sense. Even like in the movie when he did it, like, he noticed Green Goblin turned back into like his other personality. Like, I thought that scene was dope. You know,
Yeah.
on top of Spider-Man, he holds his punches so he doesn't show how strong he is all the time.
Yeah.
And I think for DC,
Yeah.
DC, probably the Green Lantern.
Which one? John Stewart, Hal Jordan.
My
Kyle
brother,
Rayner.
I can't tell you which one. I ain't gonna lie,
Hal Jordan.
but mainly because I know the ring works off of willpower, right?
Yeah. Now, before you continue that thought, because I did see we have 14 people in the chat, I'm just going to say real quick. First of all, if you guys are watching this in the chat, smash that like button. Subscribe to all these amazing people right now, seriously. Because if you don't, I'm going to kick each and every one of you. So
Yeah, let me put my link in the
please
chat.
make sure you do it. Because you got to do it. But, yeah. Yes. You tell them, Retro. You tell them. But, yeah, so I love those answers. I think I am going to be a little critical of you not picking a Green Lantern, but that's just me.
Look it, bro. I'm gonna start doing my my research. I'm gonna start hopping into the comics. So, because I do want to do more videos about those characters too. So, and I know different
Hulk smash
characters
that
have,
like button, Retro.
and I know different characters have different like versions of themselves. So,
Yeah, different feats, man. Different feats. Different
mhm.
strokes, different folks. No, I vibe with it for real. Oh, we lost him. Dang, I hope he comes back. But you know, so I vibe with that. I think that's cool. That's a really cool answer. I really like what you said, like about your content. Like, I'll tell you guys. I'll address the watch time thing for a minute because you guys talk about like going and like making long form videos.
Yeah.
He's back.
Oh yeah, Super Godville podcast. Yeah, the more viewers we have, the better. You know, we do a Smallville watch party every Sunday,
Yeah.
and
They
now
do
we're
their
doing
Smallville
like
watch party.
Now we're doing the Spider-Man watch party.
Yeah, that's pretty nice that you guys have been doing that. But yeah, so I'll say this in terms of the watch time. If you guys make a good video that someone really, really vibes with or really likes, the
Yeah.
watch time will happen. But
Yeah.
I'll also give you guys a little hack that I do. Is sometimes what I've found is really nice is like sometimes I'll be at work and I'll just have one of my videos playing and just like
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't blame
Sometimes that may
you because
happen.
what the watch time for me is like I think because I think it was like 2016, 2017. It was like the interaction was like likes and comments, and then they added in watch time last minute, and then now it's kind of just been so hard for a lot of people to get their videos up there or views up there and whatnot because the watch time matters now, and I get it, but at the same time, it's like some people like myself, like I can watch a video for a minute, come off it, go away for like a couple of hours, then come watch it later on. So you know, it's a bit. I guess I can say it's a little bit unfair to people who are like that. You know what I mean? So it's just you know.
Shroomy, I subscribe to you now too. Now that Retro put the link in the chat.
Yeah, same issue. Man.
Oh shit! Thanks, Retro, bro.
I've done the follow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll
post my
subscribe
link in
after
the
the
chat.
And thank you guys for
I got everybody
subbing
up
me.
the
I
stream.
promise I'll sub to all y'all as soon as I get the chance.
Yeah, I'll
Let me
subscribe to
get my
everybody.
link in there for you guys too. Send your links. Send your links. I sub to you. Idea. Yeah, let me get my link in there for you guys real quick.
Yeah, I can't do it right now, but I will in a second.
No worries. Oh yeah, and I gotta get.
Okay, so are we ready to talk Marvel? I'm excited.
We will in a
look.
second. Oh, Zazzy, I wanna Zazzy, I got you too, bro. After this stream, I'm gonna watch that video. I'm gonna give you that thumbs up. And I'm gonna give you my thoughts because I gotta watch that video.
Okay, bro. I appreciate it.
I am a fan of the Madara, man. I think more of the love for Madara needs to be happening. That man was on
That's a
some
fact.
Thanos level
Yeah,
shit, man.
Madara
When I
was
was
crazy.
reading them comics, I was reading that manga. That man was on some shit.
Madara's that dude.
Mhm.
Alright.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we can touch on the Marvel, but the Marvel elephant in the room since it is Daredevil Day.
Oh yeah, the first.
I need to get myself a Double D hoodie, man. I need to get myself a Daredevil hoodie.
Wait.
I
I
gotta
thought
get
you were
my-
gonna.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say something else. You said Double D.
Hey!
I-
Yeah.
Hey, look
Damn
at
it,
though.
Slade.
Look at though. I don't mean to interrupt. Look at. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna let Juice get back in here. All right. I'm gonna sub to all you guys in the chat. hopefully I could come back up here and have a conversation with you guys. All right.
Yeah, definitely,
Anytime.
man. Definitely, bro.
Appreciate you
Take care,
guys.
man.
Yeah, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it for sure. Oh, did you say you had to hop out, bro? Or are you staying on? You're just saying you appreciate people because of the. Oh, he's hopping out. Okay, no worries.
Yeah,
No worries. Good. All right, so yeah, thanks for sharing everyone's links in the chat. I
Yeah.
think I posted mine in the chat if I remember correctly. Let me see if I did. But yeah, we're gonna touch on Marvel because Spike here and I are fact checkers. We go out here and see people trying to say something's happening when it's not happening, and our job is to make sure the right information gets out there. So yeah, I got my link up
When
there.
it's-
So my link is up there in the chat. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I do appreciate it for sure because it is nice and because that's easier. I hope we're gonna have more of you guys back when you guys you guys are always welcome to be here. Obviously I can have 6 people at a time, so I have new guests, I have a room, but I'm always willing to collaborate and do new things with people, and I want to find a way to do more options. And also, even though we do it on Restream doesn't always have to be if we want more people. This doesn't have to be our final way of doing live streams. I'm open to other ideas too. Like if you guys want to do it on Discord, or you guys want to we can figure that out. I'm
Yeah.
a very
100%.
flexible guy.
Yeah, man.
I
That's
have
good.
no problem
Yeah.
making that happen for sure. For sure, I have not a single problem of that. What's the episode called? What do you mean? What's the episode called? Underground. I'm confused by that one. Oh, you're back, Juice. Okay, let's get Juice up in here again.
So, but yeah, what was you gonna talk about? Daredevil, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Marvel because we're gonna talk about some stuff. But yeah,
Okay, cool.
hey, what's up? Welcome back, Juice.
I was gonna
He's
leave you out. I respect it.
Dude, I like your friend, man. He's cool.
All right, welcome
Yeah.
back on Tap Juice. All right,
Yeah.
so what's your favorite? What's your
I
favorite?
think he didn't he already answer, or maybe he
Yeah,
didn't?
I
Yeah,
answered in
yeah.
chat. I answered in chat.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
sorry.
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was the same as Shroomies, Spider-Man and the Flash.
Okay.
I think it was the Hollow of the Hand, Underground, if I remember correctly. I thought I had that on my notes. But yeah, no. So that's pretty. Oh wait, dang, he's got the shield and the cat.
Bro, you got the.
Hey.
Go on.
everything,
Go on. Don't let me interrupt you.
Well, let me ask one question then. Is it just Deadpool or is it Captain Deadpool? That's
We're not here to talk about that. Listen, I love talking about myself, but I want to talk about the guy that's all.
I'm not gonna talk about that.
The-
Oh, I
Oh my
didn't know
gosh.
I didn't know we had Deadpool on the stream, and the the
yeah,
You guys should watch this. You guys should watch this dude's videos, man. This guy will go to the movie theater with his Deadpool mask, and he'd be talking to Wonder Woman. It was making me laugh, man. It was
It's-
hilarious.
I'm here for you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and sometimes this guy too.
And sometimes this guy too. Oh my god, this is just the best. This is
Yeah.
absolutely one of my favorite episodes of the show we've ever done. It is so cool when we get amazing. Like I was like, I kind of did this week's show kind of half-assed, and I was like, okay, it'll be me and Chris, it'll be me and Spike, whatever's gonna happen. Retro, I thought gonna be on it, and then all of a sudden, this man rolls in here like fucking like fucking Thanos, just like, no, don't worry, fine, I'll do it myself, and starts just bringing all the people in.
That's awesome. That's what it's
Captain
about.
No, but you got
Captain
about
Deadpool will be
Like growth, it's about us understanding each other and
Yeah.
in here, and you know what I mean. The
Yeah,
internet
no,
knows.
I love it. I
Yeah.
vibe with it, man. Yes. Yeah,
All right. So
Yeah,
what's
like,
what's the
information,
Marvel
um,
stuff?
Oh,
Let's get
the
into it.
Yeah, you should tell them. You should tell them the information you have about Spider-Man 4 you've been hearing.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'm here.
Okay,
I'm all ears.
so okay. Are you guys sure you want to know? And everybody watching, because it's
I
gonna
think they
kind
wanna
of
know.
yeah.
it might turn
Yeah.
some wheels and make you think some things, right?
Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta get something really quick. Like I actually have to. You thought this was enough?
What do you have to go get with you? You got your shield. You got your cap suit. What else you need?
The
Yeah.
timeline. I have the timeline somewhere, and that sounds really crazy because it's an actual like timeline, like it's a book,
Dang,
but
whoa.
it's a timeline. So it fact checks everything. But
Don't
beyond
let
that,
the
okay.
TBA get you, man.
Anyway, so what's it called? Spider-Man 4. Let me think. Okay, so there was a rumor going around right now, the recent ones that resurfaced, and
Yeah.
people said it's crazy. And I was the first person that posted this. I got the post to prove it. That possibly Morlun, he should be one of the villains of Spider-Man 4. Now, why? Okay, we have all these other villains, right? Scorpion, maybe Vulture coming back from the multiverse. I don't know. Throw somebody else in there. Let's just say no, because Spider-Man and Venom and the symbiote, no, right? But how do you get to that before? Because Spider-Man 4 is releasing after Avengers Doomsday, which Joey pointed out makes it a battle world film, which means it's going to be happening when all these events are going on and when everything's clashing together and stuff. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man.
like, right. So with that being said, the villain of Spider-Man 4, because it's not going to be a grounded story, we know that 100% now. It's going to be multiversal, should be Morlun. And people, they're like, why would you bring this guy in with no character buildup? It's crazy. Or who is this guy? There's a lot of people that don't even know who he is, but they already hate on him. And if you think about it, Morlun, as a quick backstory, is this guy that he's part of the Inheritors. The Inheritors is a family or a group of people that are basically like vampires from like a different universe called Loomworld. Now, in Loomworld, they have multiple copies of themselves. They're a family of like 5 or 6, mother, brother, sister, father, the whole 9 yards. Morlun, or Morlun, is one of them. He's hunting down different versions of Spider-Man, and this is in the comics, okay? It already came out. You can read it for yourself. He hunts down different versions of Spider-Man, and he goes and kills them and sucks away their essence. Why would he do that? Because he wants to reach the Spider Totem, which is in the Web of Destiny. How do you get to the Web of Destiny? That's at like the end of the Spider-Verse, or the thing that we have with all these multiple Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
Right.
Whenever you mention the totems, I just keep thinking about Madam Web, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, okay, Madam Web, horrible. Okay, can we not like talk about that? But her character can be so good.
Good for this, Web of Destiny makes sense.
Yeah, exactly, because she can see it all. It's not like she doesn't. We know that. Okay, cool.
See, but Sony, this is how you do a film.
Right.
See, Sony, this is how you do a film.
Now, exactly.
Oh man,
I agree, Rachel.
Now, coming back to Spider-Man 4, Morlun, because I told you who he is. I didn't tell you about the story that comes from the comics. They can adapt this, right? So imagine this in the opening of Spider-Man 4. He's swinging through New York. He's doing his thing. They got the Anti-Vigilante Task Force. That's confirmed to come back in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Sorry, spoiler. Didn't mean to do that to you.
Not a spoiler.
No, that's not a spoiler.
Nope,
That's
not a spoiler.
Okay, cool. As long as we're all feel good. Now, anyway, so Spider-Man's doing his thing. He fights a villain. Let's say he fights Shocker in the beginning. Okay, cool. Boom, gets knocked back. Now, as soon as he beats him and he thinks everything's good, he's swinging through New York, and a portal just opens up. And then Morlun, the guy that's like a vampire that hunts and kills, and like I just said, comes out and he says, "Hello, Peter," and has a different like version of Spider-Man that he just killed, sucked away his essence, drops him to the floor, grabs Spider-Man. They go on this giant multiverse, crazy Spider-Man stuff that you want to see, all this stuff, and then they pop through a portal in a different reality. Oh, snap, it's Tobey Maguire's universe. Boom, Tobey Maguire saves him, says, "We got to go, bro. I know what's going on, blah, 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 blah." Boom, multiverse story. Comes back, right? Comes back, and guess who he sees? He sees Tony Stark, Doctor Doom, stepping on, like, I don't know, a hero that we know or something. Like, that's your post-credit scene. And he says, "Huh, you look familiar." And then Peter just loses his mind, and then we get Avengers, like, I don't know, Secret Wars or some shit. But
Eventually,
yeah.
Because I think, and I'll dive into this. I don't want to cut you off, my voice, but I got some information to contribute as well to this.
Yeah,
right.
I believe that we will get potentially. Now, I don't know the exact number yet. I'm kind of leaning towards we're going to get 3 Battle World films, but it might be that we only get 2. I think that we're going to get, so you got Spider-Man 4, and that's going to be after Doomsday. And I believe that Peter, if you guys have played, everyone's played the Insomniac Spider-Man game?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I believe similar to the Insomniac Spider-Man 2, I think that Peter will be near death towards the end of Doomsday, because I think Doom will be very close to killing him, and then the symbiote is going to save Peter. So when you see this situation in Spider-Man 4 with everything that's happening, you need to take into account that Peter probably is going to be even more edgy than he's been before.
Oh, 100%.
But hold on, let me think. Oh yeah, so anyway, and then recently, now this is why I say Morlun, because of his multiverse thing. That's how you take the story. It can happen in a blink of an eye, kind of like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
What's his name? What's his name?
Morlun, M-O-R-U.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like Morbius without obviously BS. So
Yeah.
Stuff, all that stuff. But anyway, anywho. So now that's one person, and recently on the Cosmic Circus, yeah, that's the name of the channel or something. Alex, you guys know Alex from Comic Con? That guy?
Yeah, Alex Perez. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. But anyway, so when he says stuff, you know it's coming from where it's at.
legit.
So he basically heard the same rumor that I posted and I was talking about, and I'm theorizing on Morlun. He's one of the villains that you can use. That's big, multiversal. I mean, we have Null, but we've seen Null, and he's too strong to just be that and not affect everything.
He can't just be fighting just Spider-Man because he's too big. Yeah, makes sense.
Like, and you don't want to waste that on that. Like, that'll just be depressing. Like, we've already like, come on now. But for Spider-Man 4, like, that's pretty much what I strongly believe, along with them getting a live-action Miles Morales. Like, imagine if Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out, Miles Morales jumps out of that movie. Into
Are they still doing that? Because I heard Sony still have the rights to that, and they don't want to let
they're
go
working
of it.
together.
They're working together. Okay, all right. Cool.
They're doing it.
They're working together because they destroyed their whole Sony universe.
Yeah, but listen,
So
like
they
you
could work
don't
together.
make Spider-Man villains without Spider-Man. It just doesn't
Right,
make sense.
exactly.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Ow.
Don't do that, man. I'm sorry. Like, Madam Web bombed. I think Madam Web was the worst one out of all of the villain stuff.
You just don't
honestly.
do it. That's why Madam Web the Madam Web movie didn't do that
Come on,
great.
man.
First of all,
Even
Madam Web should be a
casuals.
villain. Like, how are you going to make Spider-Man villains? But Madam Web should have never gotten her own movie. She should have
That
been a
was-
character.
Man,
Did
that
no
was the
one watch
worst.
Did we watch the
No.
90s Spider-Man cartoon? Like,
Yeah, she was a
Madam Web
feature.
was a
She was a
supporting
feature episode. That's how she's a feature character.
feature episode, yeah.
Basically, that's just
why,
what she
why
is.
couldn't they do like a Marvel presentation on Disney Plus?
Yeah,
or I
of
guess
Madam
whatever,
Web.
like,
Yeah, thank
of
you.
the Madam Web.
Thank
Like, why
you.
does it have to be a movie?
You know
Like,
what I'm saying? And then,
why
and
do we have to waste 2 hours of our life on
How-
Valentine's Day of all time?
how I knew this film
on
was
that
bad.
garbage?
How I knew this film was bad was when casual people who don't even watch Marvel like that, they came in and said to me, Chris, this film is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Garbage.
Casuals are saying this. And I'm thinking, raw, like it can't be that bad. You know what I mean? It was horrible. I needed a drink. I needed a drink while I was watching that film. Honestly, it was bad. I couldn't. I don't know how I just survived with water because it was horrible, man.
He said I needed a drink. I'm crying.
I'm good.
He said, "I need a drink. I'm gone."
Bro.
Do you think, Chris? Do you still think
Yeah.
that Morbius is worse than Madam? Do you think that Madam Web is still worse than Morbius?
Oh
Or do
yeah,
you
no,
think
because
Morbius-
you see, okay, here's my take on this. Yeah, like Morbius to me, I think Morbius is at least a 5.5, 6 out of 10 movie because I saw the vision, but it wasn't executed how it came to be. Because
Someone turn on their PlayStation. I hear it.
it was completely rushed. It was completely rushed, and the problem is that when they rushed like the whole villain, I was like, okay, this is not how you build in a villain. You kind of just like the way they did it was just like, oh yeah, they're best friends, and then they separate like that, and then it's so weird to me.
Worries.
So,
No worries, Master Rod. No worries.
You're good.
Trying to move this overlay off. Give me a second. What's going on? Why is it not moving?
yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, though, let me know now. Or
No,
forever.
yeah,
No,
I
that's cool.
like that.
I mean, I'm probably gonna catch up with like the Cosmic Wonders videos in a bit after or something.
I like
So
his
can
stuff.
do-
I got some stuff from him that I'm
Yeah.
working on right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I like the idea of the Russos working on. I got something for you guys. It's gonna be. We can get a little sweaty right now if you guys want to get sweaty. I got something that I don't think that I don't know if Spike knows this yet. I got something pretty big.
Bro, I wake up every morning at 2. You know this. Yeah, this guy, that's not an exaggeration, guys. I
Yeah,
gotta-
you guys know that in the next phase of X-Men movies that they're gonna be
Yeah.
doing Apocalypse and Mr. Sinister as the main threats.
Yep, because of who
Mr.
they cast
Sinister.
as them. Yeah,
Okay,
Mr.
okay.
Sinister and Apocalypse, because of who they cast as them. This isn't old news. I mean, this is old news. This isn't new.
Yeah, this is in the okay.
I'll also tell you guys even further. I'm still, even though people are saying that this isn't true.
Yeah.
You know when they were saying about Denzel Washington being in Black Panther 3, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, who's gonna be this character?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something real right now, guys. You guys might not believe this, but I'm gonna tell you straight up. 100%.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington right now, he says Black Panther 3 is one of his last movies. I don't
Yeah.
think that's gonna be as true anymore
Why?
because I think he's 100% playing Magneto.
Magneto. He will forever
Yep.
be known from this point on. If he becomes Magneto, he is
I'm telling you,
Magneto.
man.
It literally is Magneto.
Magneto.
Yeah.
That will be a thing.
I can see it.
You know how Hollywood is when it comes to these race swappings. They're not gonna care.
Yeah, yeah.
But
We're not here to talk about Hollywood. We're talking about Magneto. What does that matter? He's alive now. This is it. This is what it is. He's here. He got created. He's in creation. The copyright is now. This is the video proof. Okay.
This guy wants this
Black
to happen.
Magneto. That's it.
Nah, I respect it. I can see.
This
I can
is-
see
this
him
is
as a Magneto
trademark.
in a way.
this is trademarked.
Yep.
This is 100% trademarked. The Magneto Negro. You heard it here first.
And it's not
Trademarked.
racist. It's just true. Okay. If Denzel Washington becomes a Black Magneto, that's what I'm gonna say. What am I
Yeah.
wrong about that? Like I just pointed something out that everybody's
I don't know,
thinking.
man. I just like I've been seeing people talk about it. I've been looking at the different things he could be doing, and I'm like, it just is starting to line up.
Hold on. Who's the director? Ryan Coogler? Is that his name?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So on a real note, like with an actual fact, Ryan Coogler said he's gonna make a new character for his role. What is
Okay,
it?
that's cool.
They
Yeah.
say that all the time. They say it's a new character, and then it ends up being someone we've seen before.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he plays Magneto. Like, there's nothing, I guess, wrong with that. Like,
Maybe
It just-
if he goes and plays a new character, I'm down for it. But
Yeah,
I've seen them do this before.
he's gonna sit down in a chair and be like 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That's what he's gonna do. Like, what else is he? Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, his boss is the equalizer. I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Yeah, like come on now. But I don't know.
Honestly, as much as I like Giancarlo Esposito, he would have been great as a Sidewinder, man, because he would have been.
No. Speaking of that, speaking of him, his long name that you said because he's Spanish, Giancarlo Esposito, right? That's how you say his name.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna call him Gino because that sounds like a pizza place.
Call him Gino.
Yeah, because I don't want to pronounce that whole thing when I'm saying his name. But if you guys didn't know that he did say in an interview, I got the post, that Sidewinder was going to be teased in Captain America: Brave New World, and if you like his character, he's going to get a series after it. Like he said that in an interview. It's all over the internet. You can look for it. And
I
now,
wish we could say we liked his character, but we barely saw him in the movie.
Yeah, we barely saw
I don't
Simon.
know. Some people are weird. Okay, I don't know. 10 seconds might do it for you. It might be a second man. I don't like.
I need to see more. I need to see more if
Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? I don't mean to interrupt anybody.
I'm here for it.
So I gotta get going. It's my friend's birthday.
Oh, you gotta get going.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
want
man. Well, you and I are gonna chat, man, because you and
absolutely.
we got some anime stuff to work on. I'm
Yeah,
gonna send
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you that sand coffin like to the door, like coming on, man.
Absolutely.
Me and Gar are we'll be talking. I'm
If
gonna
you
send
guys are
you
in the
some
court-
shurikens, some sky knives your way. We're gonna get some paper bombs. Get rolling. We're gonna get it happening.
Listen, if
All
you
right.
guys are in the court,
I'll be in the court, man.
die.
You know I'll be in the court.
You leaving made me look at my phone battery. I'm at 6%. I gotta go.
all right, listen. So if you guys are in the court, just at me. 'Cause I am in a lot of courts, but just add me in the court, and I'll be able to connect with you guys. But without further ado,
Like I said, if you're in the Discord server, I'll find you. Like Liam Neeson, I will find you, and we're gonna figure it out.
all right. And
Just
without
say
further ado,
something
it's your
and
boy
I'll-
Untapped Juice tapping out this thing, man. Peace.
Yeah, get
All
it.
right, Juice, see you, man.
Get them followers, man. Get subscribe to this man.
I'm leaving y'all for my phone died. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
Of course, man.
All
I
right,
hope we can
Shooty,
do more
man.
with you in the
Nice
future
one,
too,
bro.
man.
Your sub
I
to
really
me, man.
respect your story, and I really,
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna come pop in, say hi, whatever, man.
Yeah,
Because
honestly.
Yeah.
When you,
cool.
hey, listen, Shroomy, when you get up there, Shroomy, that story, remember that story, bro, because that will be that's where you come
that's
from.
your testimony, bro. That
Yeah.
is your testimony, and
Like
we,
you're
we,
real.
we
You're real.
vibe
That's
with
it.
it.
God bless you.
Man. Appreciate you guys. I'll sub to all of you when I get my phone charged.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
man.
All right, man.
You're the real one, man. You're the real one. We vibe with it, man. We vibe with it.
Later, y'all. Thanks for the invite.
Of course.
Anytime.
Anytime,
All right,
my
man.
friend.
See ya,
Anytime you
bro.
want to come on,
All right,
it's
man.
always good.
Always love, Shroomy, love.
Yeah, absolutely. This is really great. This is a really great stream.
Oh yeah, I love this episode. This is one of
Yeah.
my favorites. This is so good.
I love me too. Oh.
What do you
okay.
All right.
Oh, of course.
would
It's
you
all
put this? Would you put our Miyagi Kai Podverse as one of your favorites too?
Ooh.
I mean, I'm just kind of like I had a moment earlier today, Melissa, where I was having some frustrations when dealing with a certain person earlier today that that made me very much like I'm just trying to like I told you, I'm trying to detach right now, Melissa. I'm trying to like be like, hey, I ain't about that. I'm trying to detach.
Yeah.
In fact, I also wanted to tell you guys that I am actually, in terms of my fan films, since we were talking fan films earlier, I'm actually going to detach all my focus on my Cobra Kai fan film and put everything towards my Star Wars fan film.
Oh, cool.
Because I got to get out of this fandom. I can't.
Well, I mean, are we still doing Miyagi Kai Podverse?
Yeah, I'm still doing it. I'm just not going to do any creative writing for that stuff anymore because I just can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't handle that stuff. I can't handle that nonsense.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But my Star Wars fan film, I'm gonna get some people in this. My Star Wars fan film is gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
Once I buy my Theory Sabers, guys, oh my gosh, is it gonna be fire?
Yeah, I need to get myself one of them Fury Sabers actually.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get me one too. Dude. So Chris, you want to hear since we're talking about this stuff here, you want to hear my Star Wars fan film I'm doing?
Yeah.
Do you remember the idea from the original old school PlayStation 1 video game? You remember the Masters of Terras Kasi?
I think so. Yeah, vaguely.
I'm doing an entire Star Wars movie, which is all. I won't make any money. Like I can't claim any money from this movie. This is just gonna be a passion project of mine.
Yeah.
It might get views. I mean, Lucasfilm will probably try to discredit me, whatever. But the fans deserve the truth. You guys deserve good content.
Yeah.
Not this shit that Disney's feeding you.
Yeah,
so, because some people just keep eating the garbage up.
You know what it is, Joe. My thing is, it's like, again, I try not to. I don't want to like. I have a habit of saying Disney Star Wars instead of just Star Wars because I know what Disney Star Wars is, and that's not Star Wars.
Well, here's what we say.
You know what I mean?
It's Disney Star Wars and it's George Lucas Star Wars.
Yeah, basically. And I think the issue is with that, and I think it does split the fandom up, and I get people like, oh, Star Wars should be together, but at the same time, it's not though because.
Well, it's annoying because I was going to do a video about this today because I'm annoyed because I'm sick of people. The new Star Wars fans are mad at people because we were here a long time and we liked Star Wars from the beginning, and we're the outcasts. We're the people that are being judged. When we were here for the vision from the beginning.
Yeah.
And there's proof to this, and there's proof to what you're saying of that, Joe, because I still remember the Star Wars forums back in the late 2000s on those websites, and we had a lot of love in Star Wars, innit? But then there was a lot of hate because of the prequels.
Yeah.
And I think that was
100%.
because of those forums. Those forums were very toxic at the time, and like a lot of people forget, like, hey, listen, we even had our own Star Wars our own fan base turning on each other back then, and it was like, but again, we still loved Star Wars regardless. The people that loved Star Wars loved it. And now, because these last couple of films weren't the best and whatnot, and the content we've been getting, like some people have tried to come back and say, "Oh yeah, I always liked Star Wars." No, you didn't. You was the same people that was talking bad about it on the internet from early. So it's like I don't necessarily blame the Disney Star Wars fans, but I do understand that they need to go back and understand the lore because without that, they can't fathom
they
what
like
we
it
know.
because it's new and that.
They like it because it's new and this and that. But at the same time, it's like, yo, like a lot of the, like, especially a show like The Acolyte, it's affected the lore. Not just
Well, I just
that,
think
but
that
other
they're
stuff.
bringing in the wrong. They're bringing in the wrong politics into Star
Yeah.
Wars. We go
Yeah.
to Star Wars to escape that nonsense.
Yeah, we go for
In
real.
a galaxy far, far away, I don't need to know that an alien is transgender or an alien is going to be
Oh, bro,
like,
bro,
like, it
bro,
doesn't
please.
matter.
Oh my god.
like this nonsense about them saying Luke Skywalker's gay. No,
No,
he
like,
has a
bro.
wife.
He has a
In
wife.
game?
No.
Oh, I thought I missed
No,
something.
no.
That's cool.
That's a cute dog.
No,
That's a
you
cute
know what,
dog.
the thing is, the problem is here. Yo, I'm Spike. Sorry, I'm Spike. I'm just laughing at your dog right now.
Yeah, the dog.
Wait, is that a puppy?
Oh my
Is that a
God.
puppy?
Yes, it's a puppy.
Yeah.
How old?
Nah.
All right.
It's
How
cool.
She's
He just already giving you a kiss.
8 months. I'm not even trying to do this right. Can you stop, please?
So yeah, so yo, you're still gonna continue with me. I don't blame you for wanting to get out of the Cobra
No,
Kai.
I will still do the podcast that we commit to on Saturday. I'm not going to make content on you anymore. Like when Karate Kid Legends makes a trailer, I'll do a reaction. When Karate Kid Legends makes I'll do your theory video because I think it's cool and I like the idea of it. But I'm trying to stay out of that world right now because I want to focus on the stuff that matters to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
honestly.
still
That was
send
just
you-
a show I
can
got
I
into.
still send you Can I still send you theories though?
Yeah, you can send me stuff. I just might not work on that because like when I was younger, like I was in a rough time in my life. I got into Cobra Kai. It's a good show. I like it, but that fandom is not who I am with every fiber of my being.
Yeah.
I am bigger than that, and I have other things that are more important to me. And for starters, this fan film for Star Wars, I've been
Yeah.
planning this fan film even before I started even working on Cobra Empire because I have passion for the Cobra Kai spin-off movie I wanted to
Yeah.
make. Oh, now you got the
It's
Miles
like
video.
Miles
on?
Morales hoodie.
Continue.
But I'm telling you, man,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, my Deadpool, not Deadpool. Sorry, he distracted me. My Star Wars fan film is
Yeah.
something I've been working on for a long time because I remember thinking about this, and I've been thinking about this for a long time. When I saw
Yeah.
that game, the Masters of Teräs Käsi is kind of almost like a Mortal Kombat Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not necessarily looking at the game for inspiration for my project. I'm more looking about the title of the game. But what I wanted to focus on was Disney's problem is Disney, even when Disney wanted to do characters that aren't connected to the main characters, they
Oh, now I
can't
remember
stay-
this game. Yeah. Okay.
they can't stay away from they come up with original characters, but original characters have to be tied to the new characters. But I just want to see new characters in a world that flourishes, especially at a time where there was people love the Old Republic games, right? Well,
Yeah,
those are
word.
well, like
Word,
Disney. One
word.
thing Disney did good is Cal Kestis is a good character.
Yeah, character.
So-
No, honestly,
Yeah.
to touch on
Yeah.
that. Yeah, like,
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand, Joe. I just
Yeah.
so I wanted to make sure you were still okay with me sending you like
Yeah, no,
theories.
I'm still doing that. It's okay. No worries.
and that
Yeah.
and that we're still doing Miyagi Kai Podverse.
Yeah, we are. We're still. It's still good. You got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
I'm just focused on other things.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I got limited time in my time. I want to spend my time doing the things I'm really passionate about and having fun with that. Like,
definitely.
I want to be a child again. I want to swing a lightsaber.
No, I hear it.
Take people's out.
But yeah, like even to touch on Joe, what you were saying about Cal Kestis, for example.
Yeah.
Like Cal to me is a great character. Why? Because
No.
They made someone that's not connected to anyone.
yeah, he was not connected to anything, and he has his own little backstory. Even though his backstory was short, but it was to the point. It was to the point. And the thing is, I feel like a lot of stories that happen in Star Wars, especially Padawans like himself, they lost their masters to Order 66. They all pretty much did. So I felt that. Like I was like, yeah, like this kid, he's lost. He's trying to find his way. He's trying to become the better Jedi. He's trying to figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? And then as he grows, he's learning like, okay, like as much as I'm trying to rebuild this, it's hard because the Empire is still there. Like that, this is the prime of the Empire, the start, the real thing that's happening and whatnot. And
I don't think so, Retro. I think Cal's going to be in some live action projects as well. So I
Cal,
don't think
you know, I don't think Cal. I think they'll make it look like Cal will die. I think they'll make him look like it's gonna die. But then I feel like he will survive. You know what I mean? But if he does die, I will kind of respect it because it's like a true hero's death. You know
I
what
mean,
I mean?
I would respect it if he did die. I mean, I just think that you got Cameron Monaghan right there. You're not
Yeah.
going to let Cameron Monaghan get to play.
Yeah,
Kestis,
100%.
he's
Yeah, I think they should run it that way. You know, definitely give him. A
I
chance.
feel like you should at least keep him around so you can
you
get him
know.
in some cool projects.
And to touch on the whole characters and everything here, with when it comes to the Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor, right? You look at someone like, because I remember I saw something on Twitter, and you know how Twitter is, right?
Oh God! Don't get me
Yes,
started
you know
on
what I'm saying.
Twitter.
You know how
Please don't
Twitter,
get me started
you know
on
how
Twitter.
Twitter is.
That's
You know
a
what I
whole
mean.
nother
So
conversation.
I literally saw a tweet, and somebody said that why does everybody respect Triller as a character? Then someone like I think what's her name, Reva, and I said the reason why is because Triller had a backstory and it was short and to the point, and also you understand why she became an Inquisitor. You know what I mean? Reva, they kind of just threw her in there, expected her to be like, oh, the link between Anakin and Obi-Wan, but she wasn't that. You know what I mean? They should have went with the route and turned her into a cold
Reva
killer.
shouldn't
That's what they
be-
should have done. Because
Like,
she was
Reva and
acting
Triller
out of order
shouldn't be
anyway.
in the same conversation
Yeah.
because Reva is a nobody. She's a Padawan that shouldn't even survived.
No,
or
she
66.
shouldn't. This is where I get so frustrated with people. This is the law we're talking about. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, but she survived. No, the Jedi. Even though in Revenge of the Sith, we never saw what happened in the temple. Yeah, we knew the context of what was going on in that temple.
See,
By the
this
time
is why
it's up
I
in
hate
smoke
that
and
George
everything.
Lucas isn't involved with anything anymore. Because if George Lucas at least was involved with
Yeah.
talking to Disney about this shit, I think he'd be
100%.
furious that they keep trying to make they keep trying to bring people. They're making Order 66 have no weight.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
everybody
that's what I'm
gets
saying.
survived.
Like, and that was the whole reason why the Jedi were extinct, why they died down. That's the whole reason. Without Order 66, it's basically just nothing now.
Yeah.
And that's why I was so annoyed with that's why I've been so annoyed with some of these Disney projects when they're trying to tell like past stories. Because I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
if they wanted to really do something cool,
Yeah.
they should tell stories about not necessarily the Padawans, because obviously the younglings, they died, it sucked.
Yeah,
Whenever
yeah,
you see
yeah.
that on screen, I'm cool with that. But to me, the biggest missed opportunity is, even though we kind of saw it through a hologram version,
Yeah.
I think we should be seeing Anakin cutting down the remaining Jedi Masters at the temple, like in
That
some
would be
flashback
great.
Yeah,
stories.
word.
It's
The thing is, I was hoping this year for the what was it, for the 20th anniversary, that they were gonna drop the extended cut, but they haven't. And George Lucas is the only one that has the extended cut, the full 4 hours. And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I saw that
please,
retro ad.
we
I'm gonna
need
do a
to
video on
drop
that
that.
today.
He needs to drop that because, bro,
Yeah.
I want to see what happened in the temple. Yeah, I
I know.
really want to see it. And the
But
thing is,
dude,
the
they
only
had
way
the
you
guy
can kind of picture
They
what
had the
happened
guy
in the
that made the
temple.
lightsaber choreography for the prequels. The
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
was supposed to fight Anakin from the video game. Sandrella is played by can't
Nick
think of
Gillard,
his
yeah,
name.
Nick Gillard, yeah.
Nick Gillard, one of the
yeah.
best choreographers
Definitely.
that Disney
What-
never
dope.
hired. Which is
But
true.
listen. You see these flipping. Oh, they're just getting on my nerves, bro. I'm sorry,
here's the thing I
just
don't
getting on my nerves.
I don't understand is like, okay, one of the things that people praise about the Acolyte is that it had good lightsaber. It had that one cool lightsaber.
Okay, no, Joe. I respect that it did have good lightsaber fight, but it doesn't touch the prequels. I'm sorry, it does not.
Yeah, and like
doesn't.
anybody that says that those lightsaber fights are as good as the prequels are insane.
There's no
They're
way.
absolutely
They tried to say that the Acolyte fights were as good as the as Darth Maul and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn's fight. I was like, no way, come on. That's no.
That shit ain't touching Maul.
You're
They-
joking.
I got
You're
two men on my wall back there that would disagree
Yeah,
with that right there.
there's
I got
no
Sam
way.
Witwer and Ray Parker
There's
right
no
back there on
way
the wall.
those
They're
fights
telling
can
a
match up.
different story,
That's the
bro.
thing about it, bro. Like for me, maybe personally, my favorite fights from Star Wars will always be Anakin versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Maul. Two the
Yeah.
best two
In terms
fights
of
in the whole
live
Star
action
Wars.
fights, in terms of live action fights, those are the best.
Those
lightsaber
are the
fights.
best. Those are the best fights. I know everybody was like Yoda and don't get me wrong, Yoda and Count Dooku's great, but the thing is with that, it's like I'm not gonna say it was crazy short, but at the same time, it was impactful for what it was for episode 2, right? But when we saw, I definitely feel like Sidious and Yoda was a better fight, but because we got to see them battle a bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just lightsabers, but force powers too, because they're both strong in the force. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. Yeah, you know, look, Force Awakens lightsaber fights were fine,
Yeah.
but
Force Awakens,
choreography is
you know?
nowhere to the level
Nah,
that it should
no
be.
way.
Yeah.
Nick Gillard was making those movies. Oh my god, dude!
Bro, listen,
that
Nick
movie
Gillard
was
would have
badass.
been, and the things with Nick Gillard, he even said himself, like, it's not about, because the thing is about these new Star Wars fights, yeah, it's like choreography and all this. It's all actually like how Nick Gillard did it was like it's through a pattern. It doesn't have to be necessarily like, oh, the best martial artists and whatnot. It's about the flashiness. It's about the pattern. If you can follow that, then you can make sure you're good. You're pretty
Yeah,
much
exactly.
good to
That's how
go.
choreography works.
You know
man.
what I mean?
I mean, personally, I do want to tell like my Star Wars story. I want to go back to that prequel era, but like way before it. But I want to
Yeah.
have that same energy of
Yeah.
like my idea is to take a series of new characters
Yeah.
and kind of make it. You remember Star Wars Visions, where it was like kind of anime focused?
Yeah, that was good. I like that.
I'm
yeah.
working on a Star Wars kind of anime film where it's going to be kind of more like and I don't mean anime like it's going to look animated. I mean like anime in the sense that like we're going to see people doing like Rasenguns and like Kamehameha, like going like crazy like lights with
that
the
would be
fights.
cool, man.
I want like
That'd
that
be cool.
energy of like, but I want to go back to that principles of like they made fighting styles for Jedi to fight people that didn't
Yeah.
have lightsabers. I want to do like kind of like that whole like Maul
And-
Paris Kasi element of like I want to explore the
Oh
martial
yeah,
arts
that was
in
cool. That was
Star Wars.
cool.
Yeah, okay.
So I want to so like I
Yeah.
create new characters. I'll play a character in the movie. My buddies will play a character in the
Make
movie.
character.
And
Okay,
I
that's
want to go
cool.
back to that, like
Yeah,
with my
yeah.
martial arts training. I want to be doing flips on people. I want to be able to like do like I've always wanted to see someone like kick a lightsaber into someone, like
yeah.
take the lightsaber, like do a round kick and
Yeah.
kick it into someone, or like do a hook kick. Like that'd be awesome.
Honestly, I think right now, like for me, I even made a video about this about a year and a half ago, and I even said in the video like, why are I don't want to talk about Star Wars Outlook because I've not played it yet. I will play it at some point. I want to give my honest opinion about it because I do feel like people are just hating on it because it's Star Wars.
I've been trying
But,
to. I've been trying to play through it, but I just don't have the passion.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
might
fair
watch
enough.
it, Jennifer.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
like
enough.
yourself.
You know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't played it myself, so I said, you know what? When I get a chance, I'll play it. I'll give my honest opinions about it and say what I need to say. I'm not going off what other people are saying because I do feel like
That's the thing that
there's
people
an
don't
intent.
understand.
There's an intent
That's what
behind
people
it.
don't understand is they just go and like they just make their own. They just go what everyone else is saying. They don't make their own.
Yeah, for real. That's what I'm saying, and that's why like when I do like my because obviously I've got my segment Final Thoughts, which is like my reviews type of thing, right? I try not to put my opinion I try not to let my opinion change your view about this game. I always try and make it like I leave a comment at the end of the video. I leave a comment on my video at the start, at the pinned comment saying like, look, let me know your thoughts on what you liked and what you disliked. Just because I like it doesn't mean you have to like it. Like,
Yeah,
let me know.
I
Like,
do that all the
straight
time.
up.
I do that when I rank things. So like I'll do a ranking of movie, or I'll do a ranking of like characters or something. Or even I'm about to do a suit ranking today
Yeah.
for all the Daredevil suits that we've gotten, including the Ben Affleck's Daredevil, right? And so my thing I'll always say is, look, my list isn't the right list. It's just my list.
Yeah,
and
of
I'd
course,
love to
of
know
course.
yours. So
Of course,
I always tell
definitely,
people,
definitely, you know what I mean.
always
But,
tell people that's what you got to do.
but yeah, like
Yeah.
touching on like Star Wars with like the media, I feel like,
Yeah.
and like back to what I was saying about my video I made about a year and a half ago. I made a video on saying Star Wars video games are better than Star Wars movies or pretty much live action media right now, and that shouldn't be the case. And I know Star Wars video games, they haven't been at the peak, but at the same time, we've gotten some type of enjoyment from them. I know Battlefront 1 and 2, the remakes, like the full-on remakes, like on the flipping on the PS4 at the time. I understand they want the best, but as time going on, they patched it. People are starting to have more fun on it, and I get it. You know what I mean? But it's like when it comes to live action media, we haven't seen that type of enjoyment. We can't even go like, okay, you know, that wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. But at the same time, we can still enjoy it. That I haven't felt like that. And normally Star Wars could make me feel like that, even if I didn't necessarily like an aspect like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, the video games for me, like Jedi Fallen Order, Survivor. What was the other last Star Wars game before those two? I think it's definitely the Battlefront games, obviously. But yeah, right now
I don't want Battlefront 3, man. I feel like I know people crave story games. I want good multiplayer experience games because when I'm playing games,
yeah.
I love the story games. I think they're fun. but I don't have time for that shit. I want to vibe with my friends. I want to like the reason I play Marvel Rivals is I get with my people and we're kicking ass together. We're doing what we want, and that's
yeah.
and that's
There was a I know Respawn in EA and in Respawn in EA. They had they were supposed to be working on like a multiplayer Star Wars Online type of game, innit? And but it never. They were working on it for a bit, and then they just cancelled it. And then even what was it back? Even in Ubisoft, the team that worked on the Division games, that made Outlaws, they were supposed to make. Outlaws was originally supposed to be some Red Dead Star Wars thing, and then they changed it to
Outlaws.
Outlaws.
That's what it probably should have been.
Yeah. Honestly, I only as much as I ain't played Outlaws, I'm not trying to shit on it, but that's what honestly it should have been. Because it's the Divisions. It makes sense. It makes sense.
I will say from what I played of Outlaws, I think because I'm gonna explore this in a video today. I'm actually gonna make a Star Wars video. I haven't made a Star Wars video in a while. Because like Retrolad said in the chat, George Lucas had 60 scripts for this Underworld.
Oh, the Underworld show. Yeah. I watched the video of that last night.
Apparently, this Underworld show would have focused on Boba Fett on Coruscant, and it was going to connect with. It was also
1313, the video game. Yeah.
It was also going to connect with 1313. So you're going to get a show, and you were going to get.
I don't know why they cancelled that. I feel like I think we've only had that one bounty hunter game. So that should have been.
The only reason they canceled that is because of. And here's the thing I don't understand. When The Mandalorian was coming out, why would you not make a Mandalorian game again at that stage? Like, why wouldn't you take Din Djarin and put him in a game? If that's like, because I think a Mandalorian game where you go around collect bounties, because that first Jango Fett bounty hunter game was pretty sick for what it was.
Yeah, for what it was really good. Yeah.
I have the remaster on my PS5.
Yeah, my friend still has that. I remember playing that with him. So yeah, like it was good for what it was.
It's a good one. I mean, it's something that I think is cool. But not that I could talk about Star Wars for hours on end with frustration, things we want to bed. But I wanted to talk about because I think we only have a little bit of time left before we got to go to the watch. But so
let's go with
the you up to date? Are you up to date on episode 1 and 2 of Daredevil?
Yeah, I've seen them both. Yeah.
What do you feel like? Because I've seen some people talk about ratings and different things. Do you feel like I know people said because of the creative overhaul and a lot of the changes, a lot of people weren't very satisfied with the first 2 episodes. Did you like?
I'm gonna put this so bluntly. Yeah, I'm gonna say this because I saw some people say some things about this show. And on social media and that. All I can say, me personally, is this in it, Like, I don't give a shit. The first 2 episodes, I really like them because they are people need to understand this. Matt Murdock is a lawyer. We're gonna see dialogue being real good dialogue is gonna come out of this show, and that's what they showed in the first 2 episodes for me.
Well, the thing I think is sad is and I know a lot of people have been very kind to Marvel. This is I know we only have 2 episodes. Of the show, this is the best Marvel thing ever put to Disney Plus. Ever.
For real.
And it's not even close. Loki was good. They were good for what they were. This is so different than anything Disney has put out for Marvel. Because you have the element of it being what I love about this show is yes, you have the element of it being a continuation, but it's also a new show. And I feel so many people are starting well, it doesn't compare to the Netflix show. So it's it's not this.
It's not supposed. Listen.
It's a continuation. We're continuing the story.
Yeah, it's continuing.
It's a new show.
For real, it's continuing from the Netflix
I don't understand. I've seen people criticize the first fight scene in episode 1 because it's not it was too much CGI. I want Daredevil swinging around with Spider-Man. I'm fine. The effects were fine. I don't understand.
The effects were okay. Yeah. They were fine for what it was. I did see
people criticize about the fight where it was very foggy and stuff. The lights.
I get it.
It was awesome. Where the lights are turning off and Daredevil's kicking.
It was a good fight.
That was awesome.
I did see on the roof, when him and Bullseye were fighting, I did see a bit of a CGI blur, but it wasn't to the point where I was
it didn't take you out of the show. You watched Brave World. The CGI the leader or Red Hulk, that stuff looks bad.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. And then when it got to episode 2, at the end of what Matt Murdock did, I was like, he's back. He's back. He's back. Yeah. And the thing is, it's for me, it's people need to understand this in it, And I realized because of how modern day Hollywood has been and with certain shows and movies and that, not a lot of people like good. Not a lot of people like dialogue anymore. And I've always been a person that's liked good dialogue. So
Like I love action, but dude,
Yeah.
I won't lie, man. If we get more scenes like Matt and Kim, I'm gonna do a whole video
Yeah.
today.
you know what I'm saying,
After,
like
after the episode, even when we get the review,
my
I'm doing a
thing
whole
is-
video tonight after the episode comes
Yeah.
out, just about that scene in the diner with Fisk and Matt. Because
Oh, 100%. Like, bro,
I'm
but
doing
this
whole
is
video
this,
now, 'cause I
this
think that
is the
it's so
thing.
brilliant.
Like, Matt is a lawyer. He is going to be talking lawyer things.
Yeah.
That's what his
Exactly.
firm. That's what his firm is about. That like
Like,
people
I
need
just,
to
I just love the
understand the
fact that they
complaint. I don't
decided
understand.
that the actors and the people working on the show fought so hard to keep the connections to the old show in here. Like
Yeah.
I love I love the part of the scene where he's like, "This caution, does this come from Matt Murdock,
Murdoch,
lawyer,
or your
or your darker half?"
yeah, for real. Honestly, like that's what I'm saying.
And
Like,
that scene, and
no,
that
it's-
scene where and that scene where Fisk where Fisk is talking about good luck with not going back to your violent tendencies. Dude, I'm just gonna say it right now. When it comes to tonight, I already have a prediction. I think tonight is gonna be the episode where we see Fisk kind of start to pull back the layers on the mayor and the kingpin portion. Like I think something's gonna happen tonight
yeah,
where Fisk finally starts, like, because Vincent was talking about in the interviews that in the show. So I don't know if you guys know this, but even though this was a creative overhaul, episode 2, even though we had episode 1, originally episode 2 is filmed as a lot of the stuff from the old version of the show was still put into episode 2. So episode 2 is kind of meant to fit up as a new pilot. So I think episode 3 is going to feel like an entire different episode. Like it's going to feel very different from what episode 1 and 2 is, because of the fact that I think that when you do a creative overhaul, there's no way you can fix everything. So I think they had to keep some things in there, and I think the really good stuff. Because I noticed, even though I liked episode 1, I noticed episode 2 felt like a total different rebirth for the show, like feeling like how everything was kind of put together.
Yeah.
We had the ending with Matt beating up the corrupt cops.
yeah,
I feel like it's all going to come to head. I think we're going to get some White Tiger in tonight's episode in the suit.
yeah. Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully, yeah.
I think
That was good.
I don't think Matt will get the suit again until either the end of episode 4 or in episode 5.
yeah,
I think the suit is coming. I do think we might see some more stuff with Muse tonight, because I didn't want to go over a scoop with you guys. I've been saying for the last 3 weeks, and I was going to make a theory video about it. I thought Muse was going to kill Heather, and I thought that Muse was going to die at the end of this season. But we now have new information that apparently Muse and Heather are both going to be in season 2. Because they're filming it.
So that means that he
So
kills
that means that Muse is still around by the end of this season somehow, which I was shocked about.
Muse kills Vanessa. That's it. That's the only
So
connection.
that's it. So Vanessa dies. Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
So
I think
make
that's
it make
possible.
sense. Let's make it make sense. How does Muse get to Vanessa, and how does Daredevil get back to the suit without getting in trouble and having the police hunt him? Because we don't see the police actually interact with him aside from when he's with Punisher.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
because of why he's with Punisher. So I'm
Comes out at 8 my time, Underground.
but I'm thinking that maybe because of Vanessa being the therapist client, they interact, or he sees her somehow or something like that, and the mayor ignores him, and then he has like a moment and trips out and sees that that's his wife and they're having problems. So he's like, I'm going to exploit that because I know who the mayor is now, because I've been looking for him. And the mayor doesn't know who he is. So then, boom, he does that. And then Mayor Fisk is like, yo, Daredevil, I know I said that they're against you and blah, 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 but take care of that for me. And that's it. I won't hurt
So
your
he's
friends.
going to personally hire Fisk. Fisk is going to personally hire Matt and tell him, hey, go out in the suit and whoop ass.
Well,
Basically.
apparently, I mean, that would be something that I would not see coming. Like if I was sitting down,
I still want to see why Fisk is going to get out there as the mayor. And if you notice, there's a scene in the trailer where when he wears his normal mayor clothes, there's a scene where he's wearing the classic Kingpin white stuff again,
Yeah.
and it looks like he's in a fight with someone. Like he throws someone up against the wall. So something that happens that upsets him. He has to go full.
If he starts slamming somebody with the car door again, boy, because that scene I can see someone.
I've been telling people this, and I don't care what anyone else says. Until we get Doctor Doom, Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin. Now that we can say is all in the MCU, I don't care if you liked Goblin in No Way Home. I don't care what your opinion is.
Yeah.
If you don't say that, if you don't say that Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin is the best MCU villain, you guys are just wrong. You're just wrong because with the Netflix stuff being canon, with the fact of what he has done, like, oh my god, like, just it's so good. Like, in his reign as Kingpin, he killed so many people in the first season.
Oh, bro.
Done so much
Wait,
stuff.
he killed, what was that? The girl, the niece. I think it was the niece of the writer. Yeah, when she came to see it, I was like, wow.
Yeah, the one that Paige worked with and all that stuff.
Yeah. I was
when
like,
that
no
comes full
way.
That's not Melissa. I know that's not you.
Aside from Daredevil, because we're on limited time, what are you guys curious about? Because I can tell you
This
about
is
Iron
why I
Heart.
didn't want to show my face.
Yep, I know.
What
am I curious about? Like in terms of like what's gonna happen next? You think, or what's?
Oh no, because I'm thinking right now because there's a couple things that I want to get off of my head before we like run into all these theories and everything that's gonna drop on the internet. Because I did a little test, right?
Yeah.
What Joey was talking about, because we were talking about this. I posted about Spider-Man popping up in Daredevil. Now I did that on purpose because I wanted to test the clickbait and I wanted to see how crazy people are. And at first, they started coming after me. And then I told them, you have to read completely. There's a source right there. And here's the original post this guy posted. But if you look at his followers compared to my followers, I got 100 and something. Okay, whatever. This dude has like 38.6 million. Like, if you're going to share information, especially something like that, dude, and like, you got all them followers. Like, I mean, it's just me, but I would like not lie. Just saying.
And that's what I was thinking about too, right? So, like, here's the thing I was thinking about. I'm glad that you mentioned this. This actually relates to the situation. If you have so many followers, are you willing to risk your credibility when you have so many followers? Like, so for instance, when I've been dealing with this Silver guy moron, he keeps trying. He's going to use this 20K follower to come after me, guy.
And I know that I know that he's part of the reason why you're leaving the.
Yeah, but if that guy goes and makes that video about me on Thursday, he's going to lose all credibility because no matter how many followers he has, I know legit people in the industry that I'm going to contact. And I'm going to make sure that his follower count, this other guy is going to take a big risk because I have something else that I'm doing related to Silver that I'm going to put out later. That's going to make
you told me about those videos. You told me about those. Hey, Joe, I wanted to ask you something. And this is just I'm just curious. Like for those for those times you're not available to do Miyagi-Kai, would you consider like letting somebody else like do the stream, like passing it on?
I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind if you guys want to do it without me. I'm fine with that.
I mean, like who's on besides me that could be able to do it?
I mean, if Tyrell wants to do it, if Underground wants to do it, anybody that wants, if you guys have passion for that stuff, you guys go ahead. I'm stepping away from that because I'm working on something bigger. I'm sorry, and I mean this in the nicest way. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Brandon. Cobra Kai and Karate Kid, that's small potatoes to me compared to what I'm going to be doing. What I'm going to be doing is
I understand.
Someone who is going to be, as somebody who is a content creator, I want to go back to my roots and go back to the person that, like, right now, it's not even just about what's hot and what's popular right now. I want to go back to talking about movies, talking about TV shows, talking about video games, being passionate about things.
I understand. That was just a question. I mean, we're still doing it on Saturday, so.
Yeah, no, we'll still do it. But I mean, if other people want to run it, I'm fine with it because I don't have, even if I watch Karate Kid.
No. I was just asking it for all those times so that, like, we don't have to cancel the stream, even if you're not, like.
Yeah, you guys don't have to. If you guys want to do it, you guys can do it. I don't care. I'm focused, like me and Spike have been talking. I'm focused on right now. I think Marvel's gonna have a hell of a year. I'm more focused on my DC stuff. I have a couple DC fan films I'm working on. I want to focus on the creator side of things. I want to kind of I'm happy watching shows and movies and stuff and talk about the content I love, but I also want to focus on my stuff personally.
I totally get it. I just hope that I'm not dragging you out of that focus. Or
you're not dragging me out. I'm coming out into the light of other things because I want to talk with real people. No disrespect. The Cobra Kai fandom is teenage children, and I don't want to deal with teenage children anymore.
I mean, that's why I'm trying to broaden. That's why I'm trying to broaden mine.
I'm 31 years old. I want to deal with this stuff. My creator podcast. That's my passion. My working on my martial arts. I will get my black belt in a couple by the end of the year. I want to make sure I'm focused on prioritizing that. I want to make sure I'm training hard at the gym, getting that focus. I want to make sure I'm talking about superhero stuff. That's what I grew up on. I want to go back to my roots. I want to be a kid in the 90s again. I want to talk about Spider-Man. I want to talk about Batman. I want to talk about Superman.
I understand. That's why I'm trying to. I mean, I help you. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm trying to broaden my roots too.
Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I love it. Anybody that wants to, but I got started I joined that fandom late, and I've always felt like I didn't belong in that fandom. So I personally just want to get out of it.
Yeah.
Go back to what I started as, because that's what these morons that try to expose me don't understand. I am not a Cobra Kai content creator. I am a content creator of all things.
Okay.
Cobra Kai was a side project.
Okay.
It was a show I liked. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brandon asks, do you think Daredevil Born Again is beginning of the MCU being peaked because they brought back Charlie Cox as Daredevil?
I think it could be.
Hold on.
And I'll say
Let me. I found it. I found the timeline book. Okay, so everybody.
When you were looking for the timeline book, you found it.
Man's got sticky notes and everything, boy.
So anyway,
Hey Joe, are we gonna get ready to go on to Daredevil or?
We will in hold up.
How long do you need?
I mean, yeah, we will in so it at 7:00 is when we're gonna go, and it's 6:42. So we'll end this stream in a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably at something. But right now,
So let me.
go ahead your timeline.
Cool.
I want to
Let
answer.
me cook real quick. Let me cook. I got you guys. Okay, so Daredevil Born Again, which me and Joey figured out, takes place in 2026 or 2027 because of the events that occur at the end of the Netflix series and all that stuff. We know.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since the Netflix series because Karen says something about 2 years, and Bullseye was in prison. Bullseye gets out of prison. They fight. 1 year time jump. So that puts us in 2026, 2027. We know that Daredevil Born Again happens after Agatha All Along. Okay. So there's that. So that's where the timeline placement for it comes in. Now, in the next couple episodes, and Daredevil Born Again, somebody said is about the MCU being peaked because they brought back Charlie Cox. Now, okay. Now, what about Deadpool and Wolverine? I thought the MCU was peak then. So, and then Thunderbolts is going to come out, and then the MCU is going to be peak. No, it's all peak because
It's all peak.
important.
Yeah.
Well, see, some
Everything's
people don't
important,
understand. Some people just didn't feel like. For me, I love Deadpool and Wolverine, but
Yeah.
I feel like it was only one of those things that really worked because of the cameos and because Deadpool and Wolverine we know are going to be in Secret Wars. Those are the things that gravitate.
Yeah.
In order for MCU to have peak, because of all the lackluster things that we've gotten from the MCU, we
Right.
need projects that are so well thought out and so well great villains, great storytelling. That is what we are lacking right now. And we are lacking connectivity. What I like about having
the biggest shit.
Daredevil Born Again is the nice thing that's really cool is with a character like what I like about the idea of that is that once all this multiverse stuff blows over,
Yeah.
we can go back to street level.
Yeah.
And now we have our Thanos for the street level. Because
Just
look,
Kingpin.
Kingpin's the mayor, but if they do what I think they're doing in the comics, I'm going to do a whole video about this probably tonight as well. I believe that they're going to do with Spider-Man, Punisher, Daredevil. I think they're building up. They're using this show and the Spider-Man movies later to build up a storyline from the comics called Devil Reign, which is where Fisk takes his entire anti-vigilante task force and comes after all the superheroes that are street level.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to make that into a big event in March.
Yeah, that would definitely be something. Yeah.
I think they'll do that in that's something, as much as I love what we're getting with Secret Wars and all the crazy cameos and all the crazy stuff we're gonna get. Once the multiverse stuff dies down, we're gonna go back to what Spider-Man is, being the little guy, looking out for New York, and you got this mayor that's sending people after these vigilantes. So that's when you get your Spider-Man and Daredevil team up. That's when you get, you want to watch Tom Holland get his face bashed in by Wilson Fisk. You're gonna get that. It's coming. Trust me.
Yeah.
Vincent wants it, and if he wants it, he'll get it. I don't think
Okay.
you want to tell a Kingpin what he can't have.
Hold on, because remember, Daredevil Born Again chronologically is happening before Thunderbolts, so that means that so if anybody's wondering why or how Thunderbolts will play a role on in Daredevil Born Again, I just thought about this because it has to take place after. Because the reason why the timeline's important and why I keep stressing it so much is because it makes the storytelling so good. So, for example, what is it? Spider-Man No Way Home takes place at the same time as the ending of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which blew my mind. Why? Because that means that a little after Christmas or something, right when Doctor Strange left, Spider-Man was doing his stuff, and we know now in Daredevil Born Again that they're on the same timeline. They're happening simultaneously in different parts of New York. Everybody has to understand that. Spider-Man's in Brooklyn or something. Daredevil Born Again takes place in Manhattan or something. I don't even know where. We don't know where it takes place yet because it's not in Hell's Kitchen. That's very important because that puts the heroes in a certain place. And you might think oh, She-Hulk's not important, Ant-Man's not important, but they're in San Francisco, and then you get the West Coast Avengers because you're gonna have Wonder Man, things like that, and that's how they can all interact.
I think they're saying
York, the parts of it,
oh my gosh, I think they're saying She-Hulk because the show in it. You know what I mean? So that's why.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel
yeah,
that.
of course.
And I was going to say this.
Right.
Brandon, Cobra Kai fandom is cool, but I respect that you share different. Yeah. No, I want to go back to being a nerd. I like the Karate Kid films. I will support the movies, see the new stuff. But I want to get back to my roots and why I wanted to do what I do. And to answer your question, Retrolad, I think there could be some form of Civil War. I don't think it will be called Civil War, but you'll get an X-Men and Avengers confrontation during one of these battle films. I think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yo, everybody, listen, hold on. If you guys want to prepare for Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, go back and read. I think it's Jonathan Hickman or whatever his name is. Go back and read those comics and then think about how they will adapt these different things because that's how a lot of these quote unquote scoopers, how me and a whole bunch of other people, that's where we get these ideas, and we're usually on the money because we're looking at the Battle World run in Marvel is God Emperor Doom is where he is in Battle World. Everyone knows who God Emperor Doom is, but they don't know about Battle.
Yeah,
it's crazy, and when you see it, you're like, oh shit! Can you guys imagine Captain America? Not Sam Wilson, let's just say Steve Rogers, Captain America, Chris Evans, pushing back a whole planet and universe and incursion with the Infinity Gauntlet on. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
And Namor sitting there looking. We got, I don't know, Patrick Stewart, Charles Xavier, you got this, man. We got freaking, I don't know, Killmonger, Black Panther, okay? Michael B. Jordan, if that's what you want. We got him there for Black Panther. Who else do we need for the Illuminati? Doctor Strange. And they're looking at this dude.
I love the idea of Michael B. Jordan being Black Panther. I think that would be sick.
That's actually good.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's a good idea, actually. Marvel, you need to pay attention because people have said that. I could see that.
It's weird because Killmonger he was cool as, but then even I could see him as a T'Challa type of
Dude, Michael B. Jordan being T'Challa would be goated, man. That shit would be awesome.
That would be dope. They need to do it.
Dope. Yeah.
No need to recast. Just get freaking another variant. Make him pop out as make him be a version of Black Panther, and you're good.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Everyone's gonna be upset no matter what decision you make. It's just about
words. You know what I mean?
Because Daredevil's awesome. We got a weekly Marvel show. It feels like you're watching a show like you're a kid again. But everyone's like, "Oh, the CGI sucks." But how long have you guys been complaining that you want to see it?
Yeah, for real.
I think it's ridiculous for people. People need to make up their mind because it's ridiculous. You guys don't even know. You guys' complaints are going to be very little very soon because this show is cooking. But you got to understand that it's got to build. Once Muse starts doing what he's doing, this show is going to get so violent and so brutal. You need to hide your kids, hide your wife, get out of the room, Throw him out of the room.
Honestly,
Because
I'm waiting for those action. I'm waiting for those action moments.
And when
I
Frank
want
comes in here,
Punisher.
when Frank gets in this thing,
Punisher,
when he
boy.
puts his hand on these cops,
Yeah,
he's
when
gonna be
Punisher
so-
comes in, I was watching that scene when he was in the courtroom. I was watching that scene when he was in the courtroom again. He's like, "Yeah, I'll do it again. And I'll do it even more. I ain't stopping that, bro." He went crazy.
I'll be who I am.
Bro,
Ron Bernthal is the Punisher.
bro,
there.
he literally.
Prison. Yo, you want to talk? Hold on. You want to talk about the prison fight scene with the Punisher when he's in the prison and he's just
Oh,
walking
bro,
at these?
he's
He's
bro.
1, 2, 3, kick him,
Crack,
break his
crack,
arm,
crack.
go to the bedroom. Like,
That's why
I
anybody
was
that
like,
says
oh,
that- that's why anybody that says that Daredevil season 2 is not peak is lying. Because
Dare-
I'm like, bro,
No, what? Daredevil
They're
season
fake.
2 is that, bro. I think that's
Yes.
the best season. I personally
It's-
think that's the
yeah.
I
best
don't
season.
blame you, honestly. I don't blame you on that take because it is such a good season.
Bro.
Like
Bro,
Frank being there,
costume in the
I love this.
most in that.
I love the scene when Matt saves Frank from the Irish mob,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he keeps trying to take the wrench out of Frank's hand because
Oh,
Frank keeps
bro,
trying to
honestly.
murder the
Honestly, what did retro?
And then he's
Wait,
like-
what
he's
did
like-
retro that was?
yeah,
Yo, you know what I
he's
just
like,
thought about?
He's like, "Go to it." And he's like, "Ultra boy."
Oh yeah. He's just beating them.
Mm.
Oh my god! I just thought about this. Yo, I don't know why they canceled Heroes for Hire with like Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Because like
Hey,
Iron Fist by himself.
We might
Yeah,
get to
Iron
bring
Fist
that
by
back.
himself is whack, but
Yeah.
but paired up with somebody, you got
Like
something.
Luke Cage, come on
You
now,
got
like that.
something.
I can
You
see
got
that.
you got something. You got something. Yeah.
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 something
I
like
was
that.
going to answer your question. Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, Brandon, let me
I've
answer
got
these
something.
questions real quick because we're going to
Yeah.
get going pretty soon.
Oh
Do
yeah.
you
yeah.
think
Last one.
Sentry will be a
Yeah, I'm
Do
familiar
you think
with
that
it.
Sentry will be a huge
I'm familiar with
MCU villain threat based off the newest Thunderbolt show? Yes, he will be
Hold on. Say that again.
So Sentry, give me a second. I gotta remove this hater in a minute. So do you think that Sentry will be a huge MCU villain threat based off the newest show? He'll be a sort of threat. I don't think he'll be like a massive. I wouldn't call him a massive MCU villain threat. He's more like a Marvel Superman type situation.
Hold on. Well. Remember what we talked about. I think that the Void at the end of Thunderbolts will because we don't know how he stopped, but I theorize and think somehow the Void's gonna end up like touching or getting involved with the multiverse somehow, because we don't even know where he really comes from right now.
Yeah.
So if he goes into the multiverse, that's going to make another theory I was talking about right. Because in the comics, the TVA issue comic that came out, everybody focuses on the Scarlet Witch. But if you read the dialogue that Captain Carter, and yes, she's there, even though it's a different universe and different TVA, Captain Carter is talking about how this darkness is showing people their fears, their emotions, their dark past, and making them experience these things. And it has an intelligence to it. That sounds like the Void to me, or Shadow King, or Death, or something. But one of those characters it has to be. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
that's my theory. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Brandon, I think that would be a really
That's interesting, Brandon.
that
Don't
is
know-
interesting.
Don't know if you guys are familiar with the music composer Hans Zimmer, but he answered a question. He hasn't been approached to make music for the MCU. Yeah,
Ooh.
well, he's been tied with DC and other.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
been busy.
But it'd be interesting though to see what type of music he would give.
I'd
the
like to see
MCU.
what kind of music he would make if he got the chance. And Retro
Yeah.
Lad, your question for Spike about Hawkeye and No Way Home happening at the same time because you see New York Tree. I thought Spider-Man was going to be in the finale of Hawkeye. He was
I think
taken first.
I personally think that is happening at the same time because
Let me show you guys.
Yeah.
it not just it's Christmas and Christmas pretty much just started, so I guess Spider-Man would be around it, and obviously Hawkeye is walking around.
Yeah, he's answering your question right now, Retro Lad.
I'm gonna answer your question right now. Okay. So first off, we got 2023. Okay, 2024. We got Shang-Chi that happens in January or something like that. Then in the spring, we get the beginning of Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then after that, we get Spider-Man Far From Home, and then Spider-Man comes back to New York, and then Captain America becomes Captain America, the new Captain America. All right, so in the summer, per the timeline book, 2024, first thing that happens, Peter Parker's identity is exposed, and then we go to Sam Wilson becoming Captain America and giving a stupid speech.
Yep.
Okay, now let's move forward a little bit more. Sharon Carter's doing stuff. At the same time, Peter Parker's experiencing high school, and everybody knows he's Peter Parker. And then She-Hulk, the beginning of it happens, and then we get Eternals. Okay, here we go. I got you. Spider-Man No Way Home happens at the same time as Eternals. And guess what?
Really?
Right here in the timeline book, I just noticed this. Okay, so the post-credit scene for Eternals, where Star Fox and Dan Whitman talks to Blade, happens right before the multiverse opens, which also means that Shang-Chi's rings sent out that signal in the post-credit scene at the same time that Spider-Man opened up the multiverse because it sent out a signal. Now, to answer your Now, right here. Look, watch this. Okay, Doctor Strange. Okay, Spider-Man No Way Home happens, the ending. Then we get Multiverse of Madness. Okay, all of that happens. And after Multiverse of Madness, when Doctor Strange comes back, we get right there. I told you. Multiverse of Madness and Doctor Strange happen at the same time. It's right there for you. Spider-Man swings on the tree.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange goes into the portal. Right after that, Spider-Man swings on the tree. Happens shortly after.
Wow. Okay.
That's crazy. That means if it wasn't for Sony, we probably would have got a Spider-Man cameo at the end of Hawkeye.
Oh, word.
Yeah, because
word.
really right after that. Like it like the next thing in December, the beginning of December, Spider-Man No Way Home happens, like that scene. So that means that, like, I don't know, Christmas time had just been around the corner, and then we get Hawkeye. Wow. Yep.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
that's
good, Brandon.
That's
pretty good.
Okay. That's interesting.
Okay. And in 2025, we get like Wakanda Forever and the ending of She-Hulk. Okay, whatever. That means that Daredevil happens. Daredevil went to She-Hulk in 2025. And then on the further timeline, the new timeline that's updated, Guardians 3 happens, which puts us in 2026. And then, all right, Captain America Civil War, Captain America Civil War happened in 2015 or 2016. That means that Daredevil Born Again takes place in 2018. The first half of it's 2 years after that, 2020. And then we get a year after that. Yeah, so 2027.
Wow. I need to get that book. I need to get that book, man, because that's so helpful, man, honestly.
Well, we should be wrapping up right now because we gotta go. Some of us gotta go watch Daredevil in an hour. So I gotta go.
I want to watch Daredevil.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think it's 1 o'clock over here
Can
for
you send
me.
me the link in the chat in the chat?
Yeah, I will. Once go over to the other stream. I'm gonna end this stream and jump over to the other one right now.
Yeah, I'll make sure to follow all you guys. And, y'all have a good day.
Yeah, man. You guys have a good night. Good evening.
Like 8 p.m. your time, right, Joe? Or
yeah, it starts at 8 p.m. my time, but my stream starts at 7.
Okay.
So in 2 minutes.
Hey,
What
so
time
before we go live, Joe, in the stream and Daredevil, can I actually just talk to you before that?
I mean, I'm about to go live right now. Like, I'm
All
about
right.
to end.
Yeah, Retro. If you want, we can stop and watch it in Discord. I don't mind, innit? Because I'm going to be up for a bit anyway. So if it's
All
at
right.
1 a.m. So
you guys.
All right,
See you guys in the next stream. Thanks. This is a
All right,
great
guys.
stream.
See you, man. That's a good one.
Adios.
All right, bye,
See ya.
everyone.
All right.